102.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I can't believe that we're doing this.
Okay.
I'm actually shocked.
That actually takes a lot, so I'm scared.
I can't believe the email that we got in to do a second date update today.
Whoa.
Over the last couple weeks on the show, we've had a couple of crazy exchanges with a woman who claimed that she wasn't lying to her husband when she didn't tell him about going out with her ex-boyfriend.
Oh, don't tell me the saga's continuing.
Yes, she's back on the phone with us today.
She hates us. She yells at us every time we talk to her.
You would think that she hates us, but apparently she wants to clear the air. Hello, Alicia.
Why do you have to be such a d***?
How are we already
I'm not-
starting like this, Alicia?
Alicia, hold on. I need to refresh everybody's memory with what happened, okay? You first came on the show because an ex-boyfriend came back into your life and asked you out to dinner, and you weren't sure if you should tell your husband or not that you agreed to go out with him. He wanted to take you to...
No, I wasn't going to tell my husband, and
Right.
it wasn't a big deal
Okay.
until you guys made it a big deal.
Right.
Oh, right.
So you came on
Okay.
the show, asked us for our advice, and then your husband heard that on the show and then emailed us so that he could call you in an awkward Tuesday phone call. He got you on the phone, and then this happened.
I never should have called you guys in the first place. Never.
You know what, Alicia, you're actually right. Well, you never should have lied to your husband in the first place.
Yeah,
and
there
then
it
none
is.
of these phone calls...
Lie to my husband.
Oh, my God.
So,
God.
Alicia, after being on the show, yelling at us twice, saying that we were horrible people, and then hanging up on us both times, why are you back on the show today?
Because after all the bullshit you guys put on the radio, and I don't know how you did all this editing to make me sound like a jerk, my friends and family are like, you're kind of a bad person. And I'm not a bad person. I'm calling to freaking set the record straight.
Alicia, you remember that you actually went out with your ex-boyfriend, lied to your husband, told him that you were going to see your girlfriends, and
I
then...
didn't lie. I just didn't tell him because I didn't want him to get upset. How many times do I have to tell you this?
All right.
So you're angry with us, and you want to come back on the show and just yell at us some more? Is that what's going on?
Well, I want to set the record straight. I want you to call the guy that I went out with, Brad, and because now my husband thinks something else happened. Because all of the crap that you put on the radio and you made me come off bad in your editing, now my husband is questioning whether or not I hooked up with this guy, which I absolutely did not. And I want you
Alicia.
to talk to Brad.
Okay, Alicia, we didn't edit those like crazy to make you sound, bad.
Whatever. I don't know. Look, I just know what reality TV does to people, and I'm pretty certain you do the same
All right.
Oh my
So
God, that's
you want
not-
to do a second date update with the guy that you went out with.
thing. No, see, this is why you're a No, I'm not doing a second date update. It wasn't a date.
Okay, but the segment that we're doing right now is called a second date update.
Then I want to be on a different segment.
No, well, this is where we can fit you on. Do you want to clear the air or not?
I want to clear the air, but it wasn't a friggin' date.
Okay.
Yeah, but remember,
Well,
Alicia, you told us that your ex actually hit on you at the restaurant.
Yeah, maybe it was a date to him, but it wasn't a date to me.
okay, so then we'll do it in a second date update. You get your point out no matter what.
This is just whatever.
Alicia,
Fine.
you'll get your point out no matter what, all right? So what do you want to do then? You want to call this guy, and what are you hoping to get out of it?
I'm not the bad person here.
Okay.
He's the one that was suggestive. He's the one that contacted me to begin with. And I'm the one that left when he started getting weirdly flirty. I need that to come out so everybody knows that I didn't freaking sleep with him.
Okay,
you're
so you
doing-
want to just prove that you didn't do anything wrong while you're out with this guy, and you want everybody to hear it, everybody who's already judged you from hearing you on the air, your family, your husband, all that.
Right. I'm innocent. This guy is to blame. Okay.
But do you think-
I am an innocent party.
Do you think that people are judging you because they think that you hooked up with your ex, or do you think that they're judging you because you weren't honest in your relationship and refused to
you
take...
You guys made it seem like I wasn't honest. You guys made it seem like I was a liar, okay? Like, what I said was taken out of context. And I don't know how you edited it to make me sound like an ass, but I'm not an ass.
But
Okay.
didn't you, to your husband's face, tell him that you were not going out with your ex, that you were going out with girlfriends? Wasn't that actually the case?
I didn't lie. I just didn't tell him.
Okay.
That's completely different.
So, in a second, we're going to play a song and then come back and call this dude that you went out with. We're going to call him. I want to talk to him a little bit and hear it from him that he hit on you and your side of the story is true, and then you can talk to him, okay?
I don't need to talk to him. I just need you to prove that I'm a good person.
Okay, I'll help prove that you're a good person and clear the air with everybody involved, everybody that you want to clear the air with, okay?
It's about time you did something right. Thank you.
Can you just not call me an ass for a second?
You really make it hard.
She does have a point.
All right.
I mean, that was the one thing I'll back her on.
Okay, I'm going to play a song. We'll come back, and then we'll call Brad is his name, right?
I f***ing said his name 57 times.
God.
Have you listened to a word I said?
Like, I'm sorry. I realize that you're angry with the show because you feel like we made you look bad.
No, I don't feel like that. I know you made me look bad.
All right, well, we made you look bad, so we'll play a song, come back, and then we'll get your second date update, okay?
It's not a second date.
I realize
Okay.
that, but the segment's called that, so I have to say that.
Just do it.
Okay, we'll do it next.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know what part of today's second date update that I'm looking most forward to? At the end of it, when I get to ask them if they'll go out on a second date.
So messed up,
Very,
dude.
very excited about that.
Now you're just trying to push her buttons.
Alicia, are you there?
The more that I think about this, I don't want to even do this phone call because you know what? You're going to make a big joke out of this.
I'm kidding.
serious.
I'm just joking with you, Alicia. I'm going to let you.
Exactly. It's not funny.
All right. We're about to call your ex-boyfriend, Brad. If you're just tuning into the second date update, Alicia's on the phone with us. She's been on the show a few times before. All of those ended up with her being very, very angry with us. She's still angry with us, but
Yeah, I can't imagine why.
she wants to come on the show and clear the air. She first came on because she was having an issue about going on a date with an ex-boyfriend, and she didn't want to tell.
No.
Well,
what
going
mistake?
going out to meet up with her ex-boyfriend and not telling her husband about it. And then her husband heard her talking about it on the show and did an awkward Tuesday phone call where he says, "Hey, I knew that you went out with your ex-boyfriend. You lied to me." And then Alicia got very upset because she was being accused of being a liar. That's accurate enough, right, Alicia?
Yes. For
Okay.
once, you got something right.
And now Alicia wants to call her ex-boyfriend, and I'll let you explain it, Alicia, because every time I do, you get angry with me. You want to call your ex-boyfriend because why?
Because my friends and family think I'm a liar, and now my husband thinks I hooked up with him, which I absolutely did not. And now you idiots have made a mountain out of a molehill, and I wanted to clear it up.
All right.
So have you talked to your ex since you guys went out?
No, I absolutely did not talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. He's a creepy pervert.
Okay. Alicia, I'm on your side here. I know you don't think I am, but I am on your side.
I don't believe that for 1 second, but thank you.
No,
I actually
I am,
think he
Alicia.
is,
I am on
yeah.
your side. If you feel like we wronged you and made you look bad, I'm all for you clearing things up with your husband and everybody else who thinks that you're a liar. I really am.
Great. So I expect you not to make me look like an ass in this call.
I won't.
I think
I'm going to talk to your ex-boyfriend and hopefully get him to say that he hit on you and you behaved perfectly.
Hopefully, that's the only thing he can say. That's the truth.
Okay, well, he'll
my
say that,
gosh.
and then you can come on and talk to him.
I don't want to talk to him. I have no
All right.
desire
Okay.
to talk to him.
Okay, you don't need to talk to him then. I'll talk to him. And then hopefully we'll be cool.
I don't think we'll ever be cool, but fine.
Okay. I'm going to call him right now then. All right?
Just let's settle this.
All right, fine. Okay. All right. I just
You're
want to
still trying to reason.
I just want to like make things okay with us, you know?
You're not making anything okay.
All right.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Brad, please?
Yeah, this is Brad.
Hey, Brad, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show?
Okay. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, you can actually. We recently got an email about you from one of our listeners. It's an old friend of yours, and you guys recently went out to dinner.
All right. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's pretty okay. The reason I'm calling you, though, is because I want to help clear the air about something.
I'm sorry. I'm not really clear on what's going on here.
Well, it's about your ex-girlfriend, Alicia.
What does she want?
Well, we recently had her on the show, and she talked about how you guys went out to dinner.
She did?
Yeah. She was having kind of an issue because, you know, she's married and stuff.
Well, yeah, I know she's married. Look, there's nothing. Don't worry about that, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
We're just, we're just friends.
But the reason I'm calling you is because we were telling her it sounded like a date, and it kind of caused a little bit of drama with her. So I told her that I'd get you on the phone and just sort of find out if everything was kosher when you guys went out.
I don't know what to say. We just met up. It wasn't like a big thing. It was just like old friends. Yeah, we dated a long time ago, but it was just good to see her again. It wasn't anything more than that.
So everything was cool? Nothing weird? Yeah. Nothing at all? Because I'll tell you this. She said that you hit on her.
She said that I hit on her?
Yeah, she said that she showed up to dinner and you guys were having dinner and then you started making inappropriate comments.
Okay.
And then she said she left after that.
You know, that didn't happen. I didn't make any inappropriate comments. I mean, we were talking back and forth, but we ended dinner just as any, normal people would end dinner, and we both went our separate ways.
And you guys didn't hit on her at all?
No, look, I didn't hit on her. I might have flirted a little bit, but I mean, we were both kind of flirting with each other. I mean, we're exes. It was just kind of a casual thing, but, if anything, she was flirting way more than I was.
What? Are
really?
You kidding me? That is such bull, Brad.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, that's Alicia. She's actually on the other line listening.
It's hard to miss her.
Tell them how you said you wanted to take that stupid dress off.
Is this some kind of setup or something?
No, this is real life. My freaking family thinks I slept with you or something, and I need to prove to them that you're just an idiot, and I made a huge mistake by going out with you.
Oh my God. Okay, wait a second. You're the one that agreed to go on a date with me.
I didn't agree to go on a date with you. I agreed to go to dinner and catch up as old friends. I thought it was going to be completely innocent. I didn't know you were going to be a big pervert.
Well, pervert, I don't think that innocent is wearing that little dress that you wore to dinner.
Whoa. Dress that you asked me to wear. The dress that you said, I love that dress. You should totally wear it again.
Well, of course I love that dress. Your boobs were hanging out of it.
Oh, my gosh.
Why do you think I asked you to wear it?
You're so gross. You know that I had no intention.
I'm gross. You didn't have to come out with me, Alicia. You're married. It was your choice to come out after we talked about it. I asked you to go to our first date spot together. I think it was pretty obvious what we were doing.
Can you just hang up on him? He is obviously just talking in circles.
No, I don't think we should hang.
To hang up on me, Alicia.
I don't think we should hang up on him, Alicia. I think this is a very interesting conversation.
This is bullshit. You guys can't do this to me again.
Do what? We're not doing anything. He's the.
You're painting me in a bad light again.
How are we putting you in a bad light? He's just saying that what he was asking you on was a date.
Did you call him before you got me on the phone and coach him to say?
No. Alicia, why would we coach him to say that?
Because that's how this crap works.
Alicia, honestly, listening to your guys' conversation has actually gotten me on your side. It sounds like you were literally just that stupid and naive and had no idea.
Okay, I'm stupid, please. Okay? You're looking in the mirror, honey.
I mean, I'm trying to side with you here. I don't get why Brad would ask you.
I don't need your sympathy.
Alicia, don't come off like you're naive. We knew what we were getting into. I mean, that entire dinner, you were giving off the vibe that you wanted to hook up.
Oh, what?
Not with you, I wasn't.
Brad, what did she say to give you the vibe that she wanted to hook up?
She told me that, I looked great, that she was, super excited to see me.
Brad, that all sounds pretty normal.
Yeah.
It does, actually.
Yeah, I would say that stuff to my grandmother. Oh, my God, you look great. How are you?
No, that's not how it was at all. You grabbed my arm, and you were basically stroking my arm, telling me how great I looked and how much I've been working out.
We haven't seen each other in over 2 years. Yeah, it was nice to see you. I gave you a hug, and I put my hand on your arm. Really? Did that mean I was taking off my panties? I don't think so.
No, I'm not saying you were throwing yourself at me, but I'm just saying, we were talking.
But that's
and
you were insinuating. That's what you were insinuating. That I was ready to jump in the sack with you.
You were. You were.
Guys, hang up on this ass, please.
No.
Oh, my God.
Here, all right, Alicia, here. Brad clearly thought you were hitting on him, but Brad, bottom line, nothing happened when you guys went out.
Nothing happened. but she wanted to hook up.
There's no way in hell I would have ever hooked up with her.
All right.
I think she's
Well-
pretty clear.
This is pretty classic Alicia, just to freak the out.
Really?
Really?
Oh, this is like a pattern here.
Oh, yeah, this is why we broke up
Don't
2
act
years
like
ago.
you know me inside and out, okay? We barely have spoken in years.
Well, first of all, I do know you inside and out, if that's where you want to go. But second of all,
Whoa.
you're the one that's freaking out. It was just a dinner, and now you're on the radio talking about
Exactly. It was
like
just
a small
dinner,
thing.
but now you're insinuating that it was something more.
Yeah, but Alicia, we learned that nothing happened between you guys.
that's good,
So
right?
you got your mission accomplished.
It doesn't matter what the you think. I did this so my friends and family would think I wasn't lying, and now he's making it seem like I'm a hussy.
I'm pretty sure your friends and family already had a pretty strong opinion before we went out on another dinner.
Hey, at this
Too
point,
much, Brad.
I
That
would
is
love
too
to
much.
ask you guys if you'll go on a second date. Brad, would you like to?
Jubal.
Brad, would you like to go out with?
Absolutely not.
No,
Absolutely not.
no's everywhere. Thank you, Brad. Thank you for being honest with us, Brad. I appreciate it.
Yeah, whatever.
Alicia, are you still there? No.
All
All
right.
right. Gone again. Well, hey, I look forward to, I don't know, she's going to show up in another segment, you know,
Oh, she's your new best
trying to
friend.
clear the air somewhere else. Hey, you know what? Maybe she'd be a good phone tap.
No.
Oh, yeah.
She'd be pissed right away. I know that.
Her reaction
That's a good
would be
idea.
classic.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says the only reason Alicia is all riled up is because of what you guys did to her. Leave her alone. Brooke and Jubal in the morning. If you missed the second date update today, Alicia was in it. If you don't know who Alicia is, well, she's
Yeah.
been on the show 3 times now. It started when she wanted some advice, sort of. Her friends basically pressured her to call into the show and ask us if she should tell her husband that she was going out with her ex-boyfriend. She's been married for 2.5 years, hasn't talked to the dude in forever. Their first date spot was where the guy set up dinner for them to meet. He even asked her to wear a dress that she wore when they used to date. And she did all that and didn't tell her husband about it. Then her husband heard that and wanted to call her in an awkward Tuesday phone call.
Damn.
He did that. She lied to his face, went out with the dude, and then she says that we edited it and made her look bad. It's really hard to edit her just yelling at us and calling us a-holes. We didn't do that. That was her voice. There's no way for us to edit it that way. And she just did a second date update with the guy she went out with to prove that she wasn't a liar and she didn't hook up with him because now her husband was skeptical. And she just basically yelled at us and hung up on us again.
She
And
just like
Alicia's my new favorite
She
person.
doesn't get what she wants. She just freaks out. Like that's it.
Well, she just wants validation that
Yeah.
she's right. That's the only thing that woman
I think
wants.
she got
but,
it.
you
I think
know.
she got it. It will be online shortly on the website, moving925.com. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show. We'll call the person who didn't call you back. And you're...
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today feels like he wasn't on his A game when he went on the date with the girl we're about to call. Her name's Abby, right, Scott?
Yep, Abby, yes,
How you doing? Thanks for emailing the show.
for sure. I really appreciate you guys hearing me out on this. Thank you.
I read your email. I like how you initially got her number and got your dinner date. Why don't you tell everybody how you did that? That's pretty smooth.
I appreciate that. So, I'm a busy guy, so sometimes I only have a little bit of time for lunch, so I ran down to one of the lunch trucks, and I noticed a cute girl behind me on the line. I was trying to figure out when the line was moving forward, like, oh, man, what can I say to this girl? Like, how can I initiate this conversation? So I turned around to her, and I blatantly lied to her. Actually, I said, hey, I've never been to this lunch truck before. Do you have any recommendations?
See? That's a good idea. Now,
That's A game material right
yeah,
there.
but when you do that, you got to make sure you've never been there before, or they're not going to recognize you. So you're like, oh, dude, I've never been here. What's good? And then you walk up to the front. They're like, hey, Scott, how you been?
You're regular for you?
Yeah. Just get you the usual.
I'm assuming that didn't happen, right, Scott?
It didn't, fortunately. It didn't.
Yeah.
So basically, we talked. We started talking. I made her laugh a couple times. She made me laugh. I was like, oh, this girl's pretty cool. So, I get my sandwich, and we go over to the side, and I wait for her to get hers. And then as she's walking over, I say, hey, Abby, I really appreciate the lunch recommendation. Since you gave me a recommendation, I actually wanted to give you a dinner recommendation.
Oh, I see. Look at that segue.
See, that's what I was talking
That
about.
is
That's the part that I like.
That is smooth.
You gave me a
Scott.
lunch recommendation. I'm going to give you a recommendation. You come hang out with Scotty Boy for dinner.
5 stars on Yelp.
So she liked it, obviously.
She did, yeah. She shook her head, but
Yeah.
she thought it was cute. So
Then where did you guys go to dinner?
We just went to a spot downtown. It's this little sushi spot that I know about, and it was awesome. But yeah, I don't know. I just felt off.
Now, well, that's what your email said, that you weren't on your A game. What does that mean? What is your A game?
I hadn't worked out that day, and so, I felt a little bit off physically, like I wasn't in it, like I wasn't, showcasing the full me.
Do you mean like you were tired and just kind of off mentally because you hadn't worked out, or are you talking about like your biceps weren't bulging from the pump from the gym before?
I mean, probably a little column A, a little column B,
Oh, yeah.
One leads to the other.
Did she notice that anything was off?
I don't think so. It's not like it was like leaving the conversation to go cry for a minute and come back.
But I mean,
Sounds like it.
She's also not calling you back, so she might have noticed.
No, I mean, I pride myself kind of on being a witty guy, and I just didn't feel like I was on it. I just didn't feel like I was sharp that night.
How much did you bring up your workout regimen and your muscles? Because in our conversations, it's come up a lot.
Well, I mean, I feel like it directly affects a lot of parts about me. I probably brought it up a little bit. It's a part of my life. It's something that I pride myself on. So,
anything that was notably awkward, or anything that you said where you noticed a weird reaction from her? Or...
I mean, it wasn't anything crazy. It's funny because we go for a walk, we look at the stars, and it'd be that moment where you'd like look at each other. And I was like, normally I'd go in and try to get that kiss, but like it's just so I just felt like deflated. It was really weird. So, and I'm sure there were some times where she was kind of like, oh, what's going on with this guy?
Was it that tension? Like, it's like, okay, now's your opportunity to kiss her, but you kept passing on that?
Totally, yeah. I didn't understand it.
That's the worst.
That is.
Do you think that you guys just don't have chemistry, maybe? I mean, are you trying to make something that's not there?
I'm thinking about her. The fact that I wrote this, I wrote to you guys because, I like her. I wouldn't write to you guys for anybody. So I think it was just me. I was off. Like I said, I just got to make sure I get my workout in. So I'm really feeling on point.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
Sent her a couple of text messages, and she responds to them, but like it takes a long time to respond.
Okay.
Normally if you're excited about something, you respond quickly.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just text. I didn't try to call her or anything like that. I didn't want to weird her out.
Have you actually asked her out again, or are you just trying to make conversation and you notice that she's being a little slow?
Yeah, I would say more the latter. Because I mean, I haven't gotten that like green light that she's like enjoying talking to me or anything.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're gonna play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update. Okay.
All right. That's fine. Thanks again, guys.
All right, man. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Scott, I want to let you know during that song, I was able to slam a protein shake, so I'm on my A game. This second part of your second date update is going to go great. I can feel it.
I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, no problem, bro. If anybody's tuning in right now, Scott is on the phone with us. He went out with a girl named Abby. Feels like he wasn't on his A game during the date because he didn't work out earlier in the day. And there's nothing really glaring that happened during your date that you can think of, Scott. You just felt kind of awkward about the whole thing?
Yeah, just a little awkward. Yeah, just a little off. I don't know what's going on with me.
I will say, I think it takes a big man to admit that he wasn't on his A game. Like, most people call in, they were like, I did everything perfect. I don't know what went wrong.
But Scott hasn't even directly asked Abby out yet. You just aren't getting the right vibe.
Yeah, exactly. You guys know how that feeling is.
All right.
I do.
Well, there it is.
We're going to give her a call right now, Scott. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go, man.
Hello?
Hi, is Abby there?
This is her.
Abby, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm sorry?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station moving 92.5.
Okay.
Abby, I'm calling you because you recently went out with a friend of the show. His name is Scott.
Okay.
And Scott really liked you and enjoyed your date, but he's kind of getting a really weird vibe from you that you don't want to see him again.
He's getting a weird vibe from me?
Yeah. Should it be the other way around?
I mean, I don't want to, throw anybody into the bus or anything, but I don't think I'm the one that's being weird.
You think that Scott is weird?
Honestly, I don't know him, so I can't say that, but...
Abby, I talked to Scott about the night you went out, because I was asking about your date, and he says he feels like he wasn't on his A game. Did he seem kind of off to you?
I mean, that's what he said to me that night, so...
He told you that he wasn't on his A game?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of a weird thing to say.
Well, at least he was being honest. But how do you go from like being off to being weird? Those are two totally different things.
You know, there's this one moment that I went into the bathroom, and, you know, I was gone for a couple minutes, and I came back, and he wasn't facing the bathroom, so his back was towards me. And I was getting closer to the table, and I saw that he was kind of, like, moving his head up and down. And I kind of thought that was weird, and I went up to him, and I was like, hey, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, you know, I missed my workout, so I'm just getting in some butt clenches.
What? Some butt clenches at the table?
Oh, Abby, are you sure he wasn't joking?
He had
That's so ridiculous.
Amazing.
He had to have been joking with you, Abby.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I thought that he was joking, so I laughed.
So he's basically working out while you're at dinner.
Right.
Yeah, that's weird. That is weird, Abby.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a pretty solid body. I got to say that. You know, he's a very attractive guy. And obviously that was one of the things that he kept wanting to talk to me about. And I eat healthy. I try to go for walks, or I'll go for hikes with my girlfriends and stuff. And there was one point where he asked me, he was like, oh, what gym do you go to? And I told him I didn't go to a gym. And he started asking more questions, like, why? What's so bad about working out? And I was like, it's just not my thing. You know, I've never been into going to the gym. And he literally goes, look, sweat dries, blood clots, bones heal, suck it up, princess.
What?
Say that again. What did he say?
Sweat dries, blood clots, bones heal, suck it up, princess.
Oh, my gosh.
So he's basically like, get in the gym.
Did you
Quit being a crybaby.
That's awful. And so condescending.
What would you say to Scott if you could talk to him right now?
No.
I would say don't be a douchebag.
Simple. Get to the point.
Okay?
I like that.
Scott,
Pretty much it.
Yeah.
did you hear that?
Oh, gosh.
Abby, I should probably let you know that Scott's on the phone and just heard what you said.
Everything?
Everything.
Everything.
Oh, that sounded like a wounded little puppy.
Say hi to Scott, Abby.
Hey.
So that's how you feel about me, huh? That I'm a douche. That's it?
Oh, my God. This is so awkward. I didn't say douche. I don't think I called you a douche.
Yeah, you did.
Well, let me clarify. You didn't call me a douchebag. You just called me a douche.
Yeah, there was no bag in it.
Yeah, douchebag lights. I guess.
Scott,
You were working out at the table.
yeah, were you actually doing that, Scott? That's kind of weird, man.
I was. I wasn't even thinking about when she went to the bathroom and I was doing those, to get a couple butt clench reps in.
Those are real?
She came and tapped me and told me, like, hey, what are you doing? And I immediately was like, oh, shoot. That's kind of like blew my cover, so I just told her what was going on. Any other reason for me to be clenching my butt over and over again was probably worse.
Yeah, that's true. But, I mean, the workout thing's forgivable. What about princess?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, everybody should work out. It's not just a you thing. It's like an everybody thing. Like everybody needs to, feel that exhilaration. You know what I mean? Like it just really kind of sets you off every day. So, I want that for you. And when I hear that you don't want that for yourself, I'm thinking, here's a girl who wants to be like pampered and like, all right, what am I, feed you grapes? Like,
you didn't pamper me though. You wouldn't even let me order anything that I wanted to order.
Wait, he was stopping you from ordering food?
Yes.
What?
I tried to get the spicy tuna roll thingy, and you were like, oh, it's fried. You shouldn't eat fried food, so straight to your waist.
All right.
Oh, my God,
Scott.
it was just a suggestion. I didn't tell you had to do it. I'm not going to walk your hand through life.
It wasn't a suggestion. You specifically said, I'm not going to pay for this and contribute to obesity in America.
Scott,
Abby, how are you
if you're
still
going
at the table?
You know what? No, I don't even appreciate this. She's blowing this up. She's getting all smoke because she's on the radio and people are laughing at her right now. There's no way I was this bad.
Abby, would you like to go out with Scott again? We will pay for a second date. We'll make sure it's on his cheat day where you can order whatever you want, and we'll tell him to make sure he goes to the gym beforehand so he's not doing exercises at the table.
I just can't, in my right mind, say yes to another date with him.
Thank God.
Oh, man.
He was awful.
I'm just not into that type of person, I'm not into that lifestyle.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm excited to talk to Aaron, the dude who wants to do a second date update today, because he accomplished something that I've never been able to accomplish, and I think a lot of guys have tried and failed at.
Uh-oh.
Aaron met a girl by putting his number on her car after he saw her get out of it and go in somewhere, and she actually called him back.
Oh my
You know how many times I've
What?
tried that, Aaron? Girls never call back. They usually just, I think, get the number and are creeped out and then throw it away, but she actually called him back. Aaron, how are you, man?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on here, guys.
Yeah, no problem. It's a pleasure to talk to you. I feel like I'm talking to some sort of celebrity because I've never known anybody that's actually gotten a call back from that. Did you write anything on the note that you left, or you just simply put your number in like, hey, I think you're hot?
No, I just put my number on the windshield. And in all fairness, this has actually never worked for me before. And
Okay.
It's like the first time. But this girl was really hot, and I was like, you know what? Let's just try it and see what happens.
Where
Did you include a headshot?
I did not.
Okay.
Where were you? Where were you parked?
I was just like at a fish and chips place and like just going to get some food. And she came out of the car, and gorgeous girl. And I was like, oh, I need to try something. So
That's impressive.
Amazing, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never heard of that working before in my life, so it's very rare, Aaron. So tell us about the girl that you went out with. What's her name? Wendy?
yeah, Wendy. She kind of looks like the dragon girl from Game of Thrones. Like
Oh, nice. High five, dude. She's hot.
Yeah. So, I mean, the nice thing is that she did actually call me back, and I said I wanted to take her out on a date, and she said okay, which was really cool.
Yeah.
She wanted to go to this French restaurant she really liked, so we went there.
Did you meet there? Was she like hesitant at all about meeting up with a total stranger?
No, we just met there, and I mean, I told her like a little bit of what I looked like, and told her what I was going to wear, so that she could like pick me out at the restaurant. But
Nice, that's daring.
no, she was really kind of cool and easygoing. I could have been a real creep. But
Yeah.
I don't think I was.
I know. I'm surprised she actually just was like, all right, cool, let's meet up.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it went really well. I mean, we had dinner. It was a nice dinner, and then I asked her if she wanted to like go for like a drive or something, and she said sure. And so we just drove around my car for a bit and like looked at the skyline and stuff.
Yeah.
Did you make it to like Makeout Point? Maybe Cary Park up in
Did you
Queen
drive
Anne?
back to 1952 and go to Makeout
At the
Point?
same time,
Yeah.
Is there,
You guys neck.
is there
knock
any
some
kissing
boots.
going on?
That is very trustworthy of her to like get in your. I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
You're worried
that you,
about
like,
her a little bit.
Well, yeah, when he's like,
I am.
yeah, you want to get in my car and go for a drive?
I mean, I was trying to be as least creepy as possible given the
Yeah.
circumstances.
You must be a likable guy, Aaron.
but at the
That's for
same
sure.
time, if she's that like comfortable and willing, you must have done something really creepy to also like turn her off.
Well, the only thing that got a little weird was, I mean, at one point I asked her, like, hey, like, you want to come back to my place or whatever? And she said no, and I didn't, like, pressure her or anything like that, but she got a little quiet after that, and then it was only a couple minutes later that she was like, I think you should go home.
All right.
The implication.
So that might have been a little too much on
You
that.
didn't wink at her while you were saying it, did you? That could have done it. And how many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
I've called her like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
I haven't got anything back. And I guess that's why I'm calling you guys, because I don't know what's happened.
Okay, well, play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
That'd be awesome.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Aaron, you ready to go with your second date update?
Yes, I am.
I think that the mistake you made was just going for too much too soon. Like, I feel like you met the girl in kind of a rare way. You put your phone number on her car. She actually called you back, and then you went out to dinner, and you made it through. But I don't think you should have gone for the car ride after dinner, and I especially don't think you should have tried to ask her back to your place. Like, I think
Yeah.
you were almost there. You know what I mean? You just got to take, like, this. It's okay to lay down a bunt every once in a while and not try to hit a home run every single time. You know what I mean?
Actually, solid advice.
Maybe just a little too ambitious, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You ready to go, Aaron? We're going to call her right now.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Wendy, please?
this is Wendy.
Hey, Wendy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Sorry?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning show on the radio station moving 92.5. How are you?
What is this?
We're a morning radio show, and we had a guy email us and say that he left his phone number on your car one day, and you actually called him back and went out for a date, and we were just calling you to see if we could talk to you about that for a second.
Oh, God.
Was that?
was just a terrible mistake.
Oh,
Really?
That's usually
It was?
not a...
You know, your friends will always be like, you have to live, you know, you have to live in the moment. Like, call a guy who leaves his number on your car. No, never again.
Don't do it. Okay. All right,
Sage
Wendy. Hey,
advice.
you know what? I like you, Wendy. You're direct and to the point. So, what didn't you like about him? What was so weird?
You know what? It was going great. Actually, surprisingly, at the restaurant and everything, we decided to go for this drive, and, you know, we're driving around, and I think I was, like, talking about work, like something completely unrelated.
Uh-huh.
And I was in the middle of something he asked me about, and all of a sudden he just interjects the middle of my sentence with, have you ever hooked up with a girl before?
What?
Really?
He asked you that? That's pretty bold.
Well, I don't know. You know what were you talking about specifically? What do you do for a living? It could have pertained to your job.
Whatever. He was not listening to
No,
one
it has
word.
nothing to do. No, definitely not. I mean, like, it was completely out of nowhere, and I just obviously was shocked, and he's like, yeah, I have a girl roommate, and why don't you come over? Maybe we'll just hang out and see what happens.
Stop it.
So, Wendy, he invited you back to his place to have a little menage a trois with his roommate.
Well, that's definitely what it felt like. I mean, unless he just thought I was just going to...
And he was left out.
If I had given him some indication I was in A, which I definitely didn't. I mean, this is like the very first time we've ever met. Like,
That's a little much to go
Yeah.
for that. Had you guys even kissed at this point?
no. Of course, then I'm like, oh my God, I'm in this guy's car. You know, like, number two, dummy mistake. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I'm driving around and, like, I kind of just tried to be cool because, like, it's kind of scary. Like, when you realize, like, someone is, like, a freak, you know? I mean, like,
Now you're stuck in
you
his
know,
car.
I mean, he could be, like, a serial killer, you know? Like, yeah, first you hook up with my roommate, and then we eat your heart. You know, it's just like,
Hey, Wendy,
I love Wendy.
Wendy, are you sure that that's what he meant by the whole thing? I mean, I know what it
on.
sounds like, but are you sure
oh,
that
I'm
that's what...
sorry. What do you think that means?
I don't know. It
Oh,
could have been
now
completely
he's
innocent.
So
Yeah.
innocent. Jesus.
Well, why don't we ask him? Because Aaron's actually on the other line, Wendy.
Oh,
Aaron, did you ask her to come over and hook up with your roommate
Oh, God.
on your first date?
Aaron.
What I said was, like, maybe we could just come and hang out with my roommate, and then we can see what happens. I was just trying to get to know you. Okay? You were like adventure.
So you were.
With, have you ever hooked up with a girl? And I didn't hallucinate that, right?
I mean, I did ask you that. I just wanted to know if you were interested. I'm just trying to get to know you. That's how you get to know people.
Yeah, you were trying to get to know me, so you interrupted the response I was giving you to a question you asked me about my job to ask me if I ever go ahead and hit it with a gal.
No, like your job is interesting and all, and like we can talk about that. But we're just getting to know each other. So I thought let's like bring it up a notch. Let's talk about something that has a little more substance to it. And see, feel each other out a little bit.
Aaron, you don't have any shame at all. Like that's getting to know somebody for you is just diving right in like that.
Aaron.
Yeah, you should just go ahead and just be honest and like just get to the meaty stuff of a conversation. You know?
Has this worked for you in the past? Have you had a lot of threesomes in this manner?
No, I haven't, and it's not even about that. Like, if you're not into girls or threesomes, whatever, I don't care. That's fine. I just wanted to get to know you and see, like, where the boundaries lie and kind of get to know who you are.
Where the boundaries
Aaron, you don't think that's maybe like one of those sensitive topics like religion and politics and, I don't know, threesomes?
I'm okay to talk about religion and politics, too. It's not as exciting as threesomes, but, we can talk about
My
that, too.
gosh.
Okay, well, I actually really would care to know about religion and politics because that's the kind of thing I like to know about a person. Tells me a little bit about a person before I would go ahead and jump in bed with them and their roommate, for instance.
Oh, awesome, and then let's talk about religion and politics all you want, and then we can talk about other stuff later if you want to.
Oh my gosh. Wendy,
Actually, I'm definitely not interested in that anymore, so.
Cool, but now I know that, and now we can move past that.
Now that
We're not going anywhere.
Now that we've got that all out of the way, Wendy, would you like to go on a second date with Aaron? We will pay for it. Now that you guys you know each other, you got all the weird, there's always that weird tension of, hey, does she hook up with girls when you go out with a girl? Now that we know, would you want to go out with Aaron again? We will pay for it.
Absolutely not. Thank you so much for that generous offer of potential danger. Now I'm not interested in that.
All right. Well, Aaron, unfortunately, you didn't get a second date, man. Sorry.
I guess I just pushed it too far, huh? Just trying to get to know people.
I
Man.
guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's kind of strange, I know,
You
but
shoved it over a
Yeah.
canyon and it like pummeled like 5,000 feet down to the earth.
Try to find a stranger. Like there's clubs. I mean, like, people put out classifieds.
Yeah.
You don't just ask a stranger.
hey, Wendy,
Yeah.
we never did get an answer. Have you hooked up with a girl?
Come on.
You'll never know.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You can find anything at Target. You can get towels, toiletry, groceries. You can find sad, dejected boyfriends
Yes.
following around their girlfriends on a Sunday afternoon.
Just defeated.
Hungover, wishing a Mack truck would drive through the wall and run them over and just end their misery. But enough about my experiences at Target.
Yeah.
You can also find a date at Target if you know how to look, and that's exactly what happened to today's second dater, Amanda, who is on the phone. Hey, Amanda, how are you?
Hey guys, I'm good.
What's up? So, how does one find a date at Target?
Actually, I wasn't expecting anything. I was in the cleaning supply section, and this guy just kind of came up to me and, he kind of used like, oh, what kind of cleaning products do you use kind of line.
That always gets me going.
Yeah.
I know.
Hey.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ooh, you throw some Simple Green on me?
Uh-oh.
Hello. So you guys bonded over cleaning supplies.
Pretty much. I mean, he came up to me and was asking me what kind of cleaning products do I use for my kitchen.
Ow.
And that was it,
I
huh?
was like, okay, this is a pickup line, but I'll go with it because he was cute.
Oh, so it was obvious that he was just trying to make conversation.
I think so. I mean,
Okay.
who comes to the cleaning section and starts asking people what kind of products they use?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he had a real dilemma. Generic brand name.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I didn't know if maybe the two of you just thought it was so sexy to be talking about cleaning supplies that you had to go out.
How quickly did he move from cleaning supplies to let's go out on a date? Because that's got to be somewhat of an awkward transition.
No, I mean, we were talking for about maybe like 10, 15 minutes. And he's like,
so
hey, do you
okay.
want to grab some coffee? Which then coffee led into drinks. And I was like, yeah, it was actually, he was pretty smooth about it. I wasn't really awkward at all.
You get hit on a lot when you're out? Is this a normal thing for you, or is it?
I mean, sometimes I get catcalled, but, I don't get picked up at like Target or stores while I'm shopping.
So this was a new experience for you. If I was shopping at Target and somebody just came up and started hitting on me, I think it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So what did you guys do on your date?
We went to this cafe, and we were going to have coffee, but then we both got hungry after we were chatting for a while, so we ended up going to a restaurant, having dinner, so it ended up being like a long, nice evening.
Wow.
Which is usually a great sign if things just keep continuing. What was the best part of it for you?
I just think we were laughing a lot. We had a lot in common. We both love outdoor sports, and everything went well till the end of the date, which was just awkward.
Until the end of the date.
Oh, man.
We spent like 4 or 5 hours together, which is a really long date. Had great conversation. We're laughing, and then in the end, I kind of thought he would go in for the kiss, and instead, he stuck his hand out and shook my hand.
Oh,
That's
what?
He handshook you?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
A guy handshaking a girl is very unusual.
Awkward.
How did that whole thing, explain to me how that happened? Because there are those times where you'll go to hug someone, but then you think they might want to shake, so you kind of do like a half shake and then half hug, and it's all messed up.
Yeah.
But was it like that, or he literally was making an effort to handshake you and not hug you?
I almost stepped in for a hug, and he immediately took his hand out, so I kind of pulled back, and then I stuck my hand out and shook his hand. But this is what's weird. He saw me at Target, so I know he's not gay.
Yeah.
He picked me up. He asked me out. So he knows what I look like. It's not like we were online dating. He had no idea. So
Yeah.
I just don't know what went wrong at the end of the day.
Well, after the handshake, did you guys make any plans to go out again, or did you drop hints at least?
He said, yeah, I'll call you. Let's go for a hike. And I was like, okay, sounds great.
So he even suggested the activity of going for a hike after handshake.
Right.
Weird.
Were you giving him weird signals, like maybe you weren't being very obvious that you were interested in
Well,
him?
no, I didn't pick up on any weird signs, and I didn't give him any bad signs. So I didn't feel that I did anything wrong, or I may have led him in the wrong direction. I just am confused.
Okay, so nothing weird happened on your date. Everything was perfectly normal, like you said. You guys were laughing,
Yeah.
hanging out, and then at the end of it, you try to go in for a hug. And he just sticks out his hand and shakes your hand. And
Shook it. Yeah.
Don't write him off because of that, Amanda. He could have been nervous. He could not kiss on the first date. I mean,
I
you
know,
found.
but at least give me a hug.
I know, but you found a guy that cleans. Don't give up on him.
yeah, the sexiest thing ever.
Well, I have given up on hope. I mean, it's been 2 weeks since he called me, and the last thing I remember is a handshake. So.
Okay, so that was going to be my next question. It's been 2 weeks since you went out with this guy.
Yeah.
And you haven't heard a single word after your handshake.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, get him on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
Hang on.
Baby, I'm playing on you tonight. Hunt you down each Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, Amanda, I don't want you to feel bad that your date ended in a handshake. Because, I don't know if you know this, but in a lot of cultures, a handshake is even more intimate than sex. Okay, I don't know exactly what cultures that exist in, but
Devout religious ones?
I just made it up right now, and it sounded good to me. So don't feel bad that the guy you want us to call today ended your date by shaking your hand and not giving you a hug or a kiss.
Okay.
If you're just tuning into the second date update, Amanda wants us to call this guy named Danny. They met at Target. He hit on her. They went out, had a good time. She can't think of anything that went wrong on the date, but it did end with him giving her a handshake. Did it seem like he didn't want to touch you, or did it seem like a handshake was just normal for him to do?
I feel like he didn't want to touch me.
You feel like he didn't want to touch you. Okay.
But he offered the hiking after that. That's what the mixed messages have to be so confusing for you.
Yeah, it is. I just think maybe he had a personal issue that I don't know about, and I'm trying not to get personal.
Maybe he's like a germaphobe. He
That's
could
true.
be. You met him in the cleaning section at Target. That's a legit, that's actually a good theory. I just surprised myself with that. That might actually work. All right, well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get him on the phone, and hopefully find out what went wrong on your date and why he's not calling you back, okay? All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, I was looking for Danny.
Yeah, this is Danny.
Danny, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Good.
I'm calling you today because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and they gave us your phone number and asked us to call you.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Her name is Amanda. She emailed us and told us about how you picked her up at a Target. She thought that was a really cute move, by the way, and told us a little bit about your date, said that she really liked you, but I guess it's been like 2 weeks now, and you're not returning her phone calls.
Uh-huh.
Would you mind maybe giving us some insight into why it's been 2 weeks and you haven't called Amanda back?
I guess I just can't see myself being in a relationship with her, and that's kind of what I'm looking for.
Is it because of something she did on the date, something she said?
I mean, I didn't get to know her really well, but she was kind of gross on our date.
How is she
gross?
How is she gross?
Just her manners. I'm not sure really like how she was raised, and it was kind of shocking to me.
Wow, I'm very curious now, Danny. Because according to her, your date was perfectly normal. She didn't do anything weird. The thing that she did say was strange about your date was how you shook her hand at the end. Is that why you shook her hand? Because you thought she was gross?
Yeah, I needed an exit.
Can you give me one specific thing?
Yeah.
Was she sloppy when she was eating her food? She not put her napkin on her lap? What specifically made you think that she's nasty?
Well, it was going fine, and like halfway through the meal, she grabbed my hand and she leaned over into my ear and whispered, "I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
I have to honk out a dirt snake."
No, she did not say that on the first date. Are you
You're
kidding
lying.
me?
You're lying about that, Danny.
That could not be real.
I swear to God.
And she
What was that
whispered
term again? What was that term again?
Oh, man. She said I have to honk out a dirt snake.
Was she being funny, or was like this a
That's
legit?
what I thought. I thought she was making a joke, and I just said, "Are you serious?" She just said, "No, really, I have to go download a brown load. I'll be back in a few minutes."
Stop it.
She had to have been joking then.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Come on, man. Like,
I don't know one girl that would do that seriously.
she had to have been joking with you, Danny.
She was not. She left. She was gone for a few minutes. I mean, at the time, I couldn't eat. I lost my appetite. That's how serious she was being.
What did she say when she got back to the table? Like, she had to have had a smile or been laughing.
Yeah, she had a smile, and she patted her belly, and she said, it looks like someone dropped the kids off at the pool.
With it.
She's so good.
Oh, my gosh. Was your face red?
I didn't know what to say, and she just jumped right back into her meal. And after a few minutes, she noticed, and she thought I didn't like it. She asked me if I didn't like the food, and I said, I just pretended I was feeling sick.
I would have been so grossed out. Like, I've been with my girlfriend like a year and a half now, and I don't even know that she does that still.
Oh my God.
And I don't ever plan on knowing that she does that. So, all right, Danny, I can understand why that would be a turnoff for you.
Yeah, that's why I shook her hand. I needed to get out of there.
All right. Danny, thank you very much for being honest. I'm sorry you had to endure that date.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I'm sorry, too, I guess. Is that all that you guys needed today, or?
Yeah, that's just about everything. I'll let her know. Actually, why don't you let her know what the problem was on the date? Because she's actually listening and on the other line right now.
Oh.
Amanda, did you actually say those things, or is he over-exaggerating?
Yeah, I said those things.
You did?
Amanda!
What? Why?
Women do go to the bathroom, and I like to joke around a lot, and I said it in a joking manner, and I was going to be honest with him, you know?
Okay, so the lines that you used, those were jokes, but you really did have to do what you said you were doing?
Yes.
There's truth in every joke, Jubal.
But I don't know why you're being such a stickler about it. I mean, don't you go to the bathroom?
Yes, I do, but I don't tell people like that. I mean, you could have just said, I'm going to go to the restroom, or powder your nose, or whatever.
Yeah, say that.
But it wasn't a joke. I had to
Amanda!
Dude, I give it up to you, girl.
Amanda, you don't care at all, huh?
I mean, honestly, would you rather me at the table be like, hey, I got to go
No, I don't think that's what Danny's saying.
No, you could have said, I have to go to the bathroom. To say it that way is if, like, I'm your brother and we're hanging out, you know.
Oh.
Well, I'm just descriptive. I'm a joking kind of person, and I'm descriptive, and so I have fun.
I will say, I wish I had a little bit more Amanda in me, because I haven't even talked about poop with my husband and we've been married.
Everyone, guys, be open-minded. Everybody does it. It's a part of our human biological, systems. Like, we all go to the bathroom.
Yeah, but we stopped talking like that when we turned 14.
Amanda, you're telling me no other guy you've dated before has had a problem with this?
No, my last boyfriend, he used to come out of the bathroom and we'd high-five.
Are you serious?
I bet we're going to get a ton of people on the text board who want to go out with you for this reason alone,
Probably.
Amanda. I mean, you're blunt and you're open.
Yeah, I'm honest, guys.
Yeah, I guess you're honest. I just, it's a first date. I mean, when you go out on a first date, you're supposed to, be a little more careful with what you say.
But shouldn't you know me for me? Why should I be hiding things?
Danny, you were attracted to her at one point. Couldn't you see the humor in it?
I mean, she whispered in my ear, dirt snake.
All right, good point.
Yeah.
Well, Danny, I would love to ask if you'll go on a second date with Amanda. We will pay for it.
I guess I can see where she's coming from, and it's great that she's so comfortable with herself, but I honestly can't stop thinking about dirt snake.
Okay, so, Amanda.
Listen, that's just me being who I am, and if he's not comfortable with it, then we're just not compatible.
Amanda, I really enjoyed meeting you, kind of, and, good luck.
Oh.
All right, no second date, Amanda. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm not sorry, guys. That's not.
Yeah.
And you know what? Thank you for letting us all today learn a new phrase in the second date update.
Seriously.
Download a brown load will now be in my vernacular permanently.
Right,
Thank
and
you.
you guys will laugh about it later on.
Yes, we will, Amanda. Man, today's second date update has opened up the floodgates on our text message board at 78592. Texts in like this one. My wife sat on my lap and farted on me on our first date. It was love at first fart. We've been together for 6 years. We crap in front of each other all the time. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. Why are we getting texts like that? Well, because this girl named Amanda wanted to call this dude named Danny and find out why he wasn't calling her back after their date. She couldn't think of any reason why he wouldn't. Everything went great, except at the end of the night, he gave her a handshake. We called Danny, got him on the phone. Turns out that Amanda is very open with her bodily functions and even uses creative verbiage when telling you that she has to go to the bathroom. Things like on a first date, mind you, leaning over to the table going, hey, I'll be back. I got to go download a Brownlow. Just joking around with the guy about taking a number 2, and most people are not comfortable with that. I am one of those people. I've been with my girlfriend about a year and a half now. Don't even know that she does it.
She doesn't. Don't worry, Jubal. She doesn't.
Never know that. I don't even really like knowing when my friends are going to do it. I just go ahead and take care of that business
There's
yourself.
a lot of people on that text board that are cool with it, though, that they say they would go out with her.
So many people.
Yeah.
Like, where is she? I'm ready for this girl to be my wife at 78592.
You guys realize she might talk about her time of the month with the same
but she's
freedom.
funny.
Are you excited
She's
for that?
Funny. She's got a sense of humor, and
Is that
some
a sense of
people
humor?
like that. Yeah, absolutely.
It's
I
funny,
can't do
like
it,
the
but
first
good for
couple
her.
times, but imagine being on her 5 years from now. You've been dating for 5 years, okay? After 5 years, nobody's attracted to each other anyway. And then you have to sit there and listen to her continue to make these jokes. You're just like, okay, it's got to stop at some point. Another text in at 78592. This chick is amazing. She's funny, open, hot enough to pick up. This guy is a total tool.
Yeah.
Another one that
I see it.
I bet she's as dirty in bed as her dirty mouth.
I
All right,
don't
but
think you want
listen.
that kind of dirty.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a different kind of dirty.
It might be bad. But everybody texting in at 78592, there's not a lot of people that are ripping her for being so open about having to take a Tuesday in the middle of her date.
Second date that I've ever been scarred. Like, I will never, ever
Oh,
forget the
come
term
on.
It's definitely
snake.
not the first one I've been scarred, but yeah, that's
so funny.
I still wish I was more like her. I mean, the first time I farted in front of my husband was one of the most embarrassing moments.
You
of my
told
life.
us you like eat on the toilet and keep the door open and talk to each other.
Yeah, but that's only with peeing, Lydia. Peeing is not gross.
But you still keep the door open and have chats with
You're
each other.
still
Fine.
sitting on the toilet eating food talking to your husband, no matter what you're
So
doing.
don't worry, you're like her.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're exactly like this girl. Actually,
Second date update.
We recently got an email for a second date update from a guy named Joe. Cool. Joe knows that his romantic encounter didn't go perfectly.
Okay.
He also knows who's to blame for that.
All right.
He's blaming it on a baby.
What? That is not. I thought we would be self-aware here.
Now,
Can you
Joe,
blame anything on a baby?
I get it, dude. I can't tell you how many emails we get from listeners whose dates have been brought down by a rogue baby.
It's a rogue baby now, like a baby that just came out of nowhere.
So many rogue babies out there trying to ruin love. So what's going on, Joe? You want to fight this baby or what?
The baby ruined my chances, I think, with this girl I met.
Wait. Hold on. Was it her baby?
Well, hold on. We'll get to the selfish baby in just a second.
Why
But
am I
first, tell us about the girl that you want us to call. What's her name?
Her name is Tara.
Okay, and how'd you meet her?
It's kind of a funny story how we met, actually.
It usually never is. So,
I met her at a bowling alley.
a bowling alley? Okay,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Good one,
yeah,
man.
That
Loved
is
it.
some sarcastic humor right there. Sarcastic laughter.
All right.
Sorry, go
Sorry.
ahead, man.
I'm in a bowling league for a long time with my buddies, and we get together every week. Good fun, laughing and joking.
Mm-hmm.
And my buddy Murphy, we call him Murph.
Of course, Murphy's in a bowling league. Yeah.
Yeah, Murphy's a riot. He was telling me a joke while I'm waiting for the ball to come back and the ball return. And all of a sudden, I was distracted for a minute. The ball came back really hard and smashed my fingers right up against the side of the return.
Oh my God, I can feel that.
I can picture
Oh
it too.
my God.
That's the
I
worst.
just grabbed my own hand.
Yeah.
And my pinky got bent a little. It just was starting to swell up.
Wow. I can imagine.
yeah.
Your entire career of bowling flashing before your eyes.
So where does Tara come into the picture?
So I had to tell Murph and the guys that I couldn't bowl anymore and I had to get some ice.
All right.
So there was a long line at the bar, and there was this lady in front of me, and I needed to get ice really bad, so I asked her if she wouldn't mind if I could get in front of her.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's totally reasonable that you would cut to the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. and she was just really cool. We were just talking for a while after I got my ice and getting to know each other.
Yeah, you always got to reel them in with a little injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, women love a guy that's in pain a little bit.
And then they're like, let me take care of you.
That's right. I like what you did there, Joe. Very smooth.
She seemed very nurturing.
Yeah. Did you ask her out, or was this your guys' like date hangout?
Well, I couldn't go back to bowling, and,
Right.
I was getting a little hungry, so I said, hey, Tara, why don't we grab a burger right here at the diner inside the bowling alley?
Wow, Tara, look at that. We're both in a restaurant together.
I can't hold the burger, so maybe you could feed it to me. Because my hand is in so much pain.
Lick my pinky?
That would have been a great idea. I mean, I didn't even think of that.
So what did you guys do? Just ate together?
Yeah, we went into the diner. We sat at a booth, ate together, joking around with one another.
It was going well, is what it sounds like. When did it go wrong?
Well, this is where the baby comes in, right?
Yeah, the baby.
Rogue baby.
Yeah, there's a cute little adorable baby in the next booth making faces at me as we're eating. And I don't have kids, but I love kids. So I started making these silly little faces, sticking my tongue out at the baby.
Yeah, that's adorable.
Yeah, I thought it was.
What did Tara think?
She wasn't doing the same thing I was doing. She wasn't making funny faces. Maybe she didn't speak baby talk. I don't know.
No, that's the problem. Translation issue with the baby.
Yeah.
She's not bilingual.
I mean, that doesn't sound like it would ruin anything, though. I don't understand why that's so bad.
Yeah, but I did encourage her to interact with the baby, but she said no chance.
Yeah. And that's a little bit strange there, Joe.
She's like,
It's a little awkward, but
hey, your turn.
like most women that I know, when a guy is interacting with a baby, your immediate thought is, oh, he has nurturing instincts,
Or
right?
in my case, I'm like, weirdo.
Well, maybe that's what she thought. Maybe it was more like Jose.
Yeah, too nice.
I mean, who can't, at least smile or acknowledge a cute little baby that's like a foot away from you?
Yeah, but sometimes guys like you and I, like I was trying to say, get too excited, and then it gets into,
Yeah,
okay.
that's true. I do kind of go overboard sometimes, and I almost ask the people there if they would let me play with the baby, but I didn't ask that. But
Okay, good. That's not even I do
So
that, bro.
creepy. A random dude in a bowling alley gonna play with your baby.
Can I borrow that human real quick?
It
Thanks.
sounds like you did one thing right by not asking that. So how did this all end?
Well, at this point, I went back to my buddies at our lane, and then she went back to her friends at her lane. We were like 3 or 4 lanes apart.
Ooh, that could be good or really awkward.
Yeah.
And I waved to her once, and then she was getting ready to leave with her friends before we were leaving. So I quickly went over to her and said, hey, Tara, I enjoyed talking to you, and maybe we could exchange numbers and meet up sometime. Yeah. So we did. We exchanged phone numbers. So I thought at that it was a nice ending to a funny little awkward story of how I met her.
Your pinky got you a number, dude.
All right.
How weird, but
It's
I
the
get
tiniest little wingman ever.
So you've reached out to her since then?
Yes.
Okay.
And nothing.
That's weird. Why would she give you her number?
And it's
if
really
she-
her number?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's her voice on the voicemail.
Okay, that's the
good.
big indicator that is her number.
All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play a song, come back, call Tara for you, and try and get you a second date update. All right, Joe?
Sounds great.
Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, we're on the phone with a man named Joe.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe loves doing 3 things in this world.
What?
Throwing strikes,
Yeah.
eating burgers,
And?
and making babies.
Oh, what?
Giggle.
Yeah.
Okay.
There
He
it
makes
is.
them giggle.
I was like, you
That
didn't
is
say that.
that is a hard man.
Yeah, he recently met a woman named Tara at the bowling alley after he hurt his finger in the ball return. They ended up sitting down in the diner there, eating together, but Joe got distracted by a cute baby in the booth next to them. After that, he was able to get her number, Tara's number, not the baby's, but now Tara is not calling Joe back.
Oh,
That's
man.
That's the most manly thing when you're like, yeah, he likes to do this, and then he got distracted by a baby.
Yeah, Jose understands that,
I
Joe,
get
just
it,
so you
dude.
know.
I get it.
Yeah. I mean, if you could talk to her and find out, if I ruined my chances of going out with her because of that darn baby, I'm going to be upset.
So here's my question that I didn't ever ask, because I know when Jose tries to entertain my children, they run in fear,
Yeah,
right?
I'm
They
too
usually cry.
Yeah.
Was the baby into you?
Yeah, the baby was like making like goo goo gaga sounds. I was playing peekaboo with the baby.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if I could have asked the people that the baby was with, if I could have played with the baby on my lap, I would have.
All right.
Actually, really cute.
Well,
I would love to have a baby on my lap.
you know what, Joe? If we can't get you a date with Tara out of this, maybe we can get you a play date with the baby.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
I think that's illegal somehow.
It's called babysitting. It's fine.
Yeah.
They don't know him.
Well, we'll focus on Tara for now, okay? We're going to dial her number here. You ready?
Yeah, I'm nervous. I hope she picks up.
I hope so, too. We'll find out. Here we go. I'm going to dial her right now.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Tara, please?
Who's this?
Hi, Tara. My name's Jeffrey. I work on the radio. I was wondering if you had a few minutes to talk.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
What's this about?
Well, we do something on our show called a second date update. That's where if you go out with somebody and afterwards they're not calling you back, you can reach out to us and we'll give them a call and try and figure out the reason why.
Yeah.
And the person that reached out to us about you, his name is Joe.
Oh, Joe. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You met him at the bowling alley.
He had that
Yes, I met him at the bowling alley.
career-ending pinky injury.
Yeah, he had an epic pinky injury.
Oh, epic.
Epic. I don't think those words have ever been put
An
together.
epic pinky injury.
Injury for the ages.
He told us a lot about your night together, and he had a lot of positive things to say. He said that you were very kind and very nurturing.
Mm-hmm.
He also mentioned that you guys went into the diner and sat down for a bite to eat.
We did. I love that diner.
Ooh, good. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, look, he's a good guy. He's kind of cute. You know, I enjoyed the time I had with him at the diner.
Okay. He also told us about the baby that selfishly butted in.
Yeah, that was the most strange interaction I've ever seen.
Whoa.
The most strange?
The thing was that the baby's whole face was covered in snot and like it was just gross. Like, you know, they get those bubbles out their nose and he was breathing heavy and and the parents didn't seem to care. They're just like eating their chili cheese fries, like not paying this kid any attention.
Wait,
and then Joe was just like hanging out with a baby.
So it was really weird because the kid was covered in snot?
To make it even more bizarre, the family of the baby changed the baby at the table. And he just kept playing with it. Like, as the baby's being changed, he was just playing with the baby. And I kept saying to Joe, like, stop it, stop looking at the baby. And he's like, don't worry, the baby likes it. He likes being changed.
Okay.
So wait.
So it's not so much that he was playing with a baby, it's that he was playing with a dirty baby. That's what bothered you the most.
Dirty baby, gross.
So that's the reason you're not calling him back?
I mean, he seems like a good person. He definitely comes from a good place. Like, he has a good heart. I could tell that about him, but I don't know.
Well, you know, I know Joe would really like to talk with you about this because he's been on the other line listening, and he's heard everything that you said.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Hi, Tara.
Oh.
That's
Hi.
Joe.
Oh, my gosh. I had no idea that you were on the other line listening this whole entire time.
Yeah, I've heard everything, and so you don't like babies, huh?
What?
What? No, it's not that I don't like babies. I don't like dirty babies and people playing with dirty babies. No awareness.
That sounded bad.
I was making funny faces at the dirty baby. It's not like the baby was in my lap.
I think we should stop calling it a dirty baby.
Please, it sounds terrible.
It's kind of funny, though. I'm sorry.
Well, Rogue Baby was better.
Yeah.
I've had 2 dirty babies. It's fine.
Tara, you said that I have no awareness, but I saw the baby was covered in snot and that the baby needed to be changed. That's not my fault. That's the parents not taking care of the baby. You can't blame me for that.
I know it wasn't your fault, but it was just very unnerving.
I mean, is that the only thing, Tara? Is this all about the baby?
Well, there was kind of something else.
What?
What?
Well, okay, so you asked for my number, and I was kind of on the fence about giving it to you. Like, I was thinking, well, okay, maybe we could hang out. But then when we were back at our lanes, one of your buddies, I think his name was Murph or something or other, he was talking to one of my friends, and he said some very incriminating information about you.
Oh.
How is this just...
What did he say? Murph?
He's like bragging about how you're always banging the chicks from the alley and that like, that's what you do. You're always like on the prowl and you're always finding alley chicks.
Alley chicks? Is that what you call them in a bowling alley?
Dude, Joe.
That's not true. I don't call them that. That's not true, Tara.
Joe.
Oh my gosh.
You sleeping with gutter girls?
Can't they be like ball babes or something instead?
You sleep with the Ballbusters team?
Yeah.
No, listen, okay. Look, if I'm being completely honest with you right now, I mean, maybe I slept with seven women that I met at the bowling alley.
Why so specific right now, Joe? Why would you do that?
It's definitely 7.
I don't know that we needed to say that.
And when I think of the type of women that normally go to the bowling alleys, it's not like the young, cute girls. It's usually the senior citizens that are on the bowling squads.
Hey, don't be judgy, Jeffrey.
There's nothing wrong. If he wants to be with, Mildred and Edna and Bernadette, that's totally his prerogative.
Oh, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of young action going on at the bowling alley. A lot of hot young action.
Oh.
Hot young action.
Oh, I guess
bowling more often.
You and Murph know.
Wait. Excuse me. You're saying that there is hot young action? So you're 110% saying that what Murph told my friend is true.
Well, I didn't sleep with all of them. I mean, we did a lot of other stuff.
What?
Second and third base stuff. I wasn't really including that.
Joe,
stop!
You don't have to go into details, man.
You are digging your own grave right now. What are you doing?
I mean, actually, there's a spot behind the video games where if you are in a certain angle, no one will see you for hours.
What? Gross! You're doing it there? No, Joe! No! You're supposed to be telling her how great she is and why she's different than all the other gutter girls or whatever you call them.
Look, I mean, I'm just being completely honest with you and just get everything out in the open. I mean, this is me. This is the real deal.
Oh, wow. Well, I am so glad because it was just, Dirty Baby was one thing, but now gutter girls and alley cats, I'm not interested in that kind of behavior.
Hold on, Tara. Before you go jump into conclusions here, we would love to pay for a second date for you and Joe.
I'm not interested. I don't even like bowling that much. It was like my friend's birthday. So I'm going to say no and stop this right where it is.
Well, I'm sorry, Joe.
Yeah, you were honest.
Tara's not interested.
Yeah. That's fine. I mean, I don't care. I'm sure there will be another one next week. Now, do some stuff with them behind the video games. I don't care.
Date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookandjubal@moving925.com, and we will call the person that didn't call you back. I love going through the emails, especially when I get one like this that says, Jubal, I don't want a second date. I just want to know what happened. I actually hate him.
Oh, wow.
What?
That's the email we got from Alyssa, who wants to get a second date update today. Alyssa, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Alyssa, you've got to explain that subject line. You hate this guy? Did you hate him from the beginning of the date or at the end?
At the end.
Tell us about the date.
Well, I met him online on Facebook, and we went to this dinner dancing place in Tacoma because I wanted to do an activity. I was pretty kind of nervous, and I didn't want to, just talk and have it be awkward or anything.
So did you ask him out, is what you're saying? You're the one that set all this up?
Yeah, I kind of did, but it was mutual. But I told him, I wanted to go dancing.
So you went dancing?
Yeah, Latin-style dancing.
Alyssa, are you nervous? You sound kind of nervous.
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Why are you nervous?
Well, I've heard you guys do these shows before, and obviously, it's obviously might be embarrassing.
For you. So you're not sure if you're going to be embarrassed for this whole thing?
Yeah, that might be hard to hear.
Okay.
So, Alyssa, how did the date end? What happened?
Toward the end of the night, he went to the restroom, and it had been, at least 15, maybe even 20 minutes. And I was kind of worried. And I had one of the male waiters, go to check on the restroom. And then the waiter admitted to me that he had helped sneak Kai out.
Really?
What?
He left you on your date at a dance club?
No wonder you said you hate him.
And it was like a couples dance club. This wasn't like booty shaking, right? This is like salsa.
It was not not a nightclub.
So what'd you do after you realized that he bounced on you?
Well, I was embarrassed. I was
kind of mortified, and I was sort of like confused at this guy that had snuck him out. Like, why would you do that?
Did Kai send you a text message or contact you at all to explain himself?
No.
Have you tried to get a hold of him?
I did, like, twice. I tried to play the concerned card, I guess, and then didn't hear back from him.
Uh-huh.
And also, I feel like it was pretty rude what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened in the last 10 minutes before he excused himself to go to the bathroom?
I guess I had told him that I had been married and then divorced before, maybe.
And that's all you can think of? Like there was nothing?
I mean...
Maybe there was like an emergency or something that happened? Like...
Well, that's the reason why I ended up texting him just twice, like...
Yeah, usually if there's an emergency, they'll let you know what happened and not just leave and never talk to you.
Tip some waiter to sneak you out the back.
Do you think he was on the same caliber as you, like dating-wise? Like, I don't know, as hot as you or...
Oh.
I'm just asking only because I've had dudes dump me that I was like, what? No, you can't dump me. I'm the one that's supposed to dump you.
He didn't even dump her. He just left secretly in the middle of the date and had somebody like shove him out the back window.
So bad.
Not necessarily being dumped. Okay. We're going to call him right after this. Give us about 3.5 minutes. We're going to play a song, come right back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Now that I've had a couple minutes to think about it, I'm really, really curious why Kai, the guy who our second dater is calling in about, left in the middle of their date. I can't think of any reason.
And that's a ballsy move. You asked a waiter to sneak you out the back.
Yeah.
At a salsa club.
In case you missed the first part where we talked to Alyssa, who emailed us about the date she went on. She went out with this guy to dancing and dinner.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of it, he went to the bathroom, never to be heard or seen from again. Right, Alyssa?
Yeah, that's right.
And Alyssa's very nervous about the phone call we're about to make.
Alyssa, can I ask, what about a date would make you leave and never talk to that
I'm
person?
not a coward. Like, I would never do that.
Yeah. I left in the middle of a date before, but it was after I told her I was leaving.
Yeah.
And
like a grown-up?
Yeah.
That's weird. Why did you do it? Why did you have to leave?
She was horribly bitchy. And it was like a double date, and I was like, you know what, you guys? I'm getting out of here. I'll see you later.
I hope you know I'm not going to the bathroom.
It was his girlfriend of 5 years.
It was his mom.
Exactly. Then we continued to date and almost get married, so it was good. All right, let's call him right now.
Hello?
Can I speak to Kai, please?
Yeah, this is Kai.
Hey, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
What?
My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station moving 92.5. How's it going?
No, this is a joke. Who is this?
No, it's not, man. This is Jubal.
Really?
Yeah.
Jubal from... Oh, you from the morning... Oh,
Did I wake you up?
no, I just got up.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
Wow. Wow.
I actually wanted to call to ask you a question about a mutual friend that we have, if you got a second.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Oh, my gosh. This is the morning show. Oh, I hear, like, the end of your show sometimes.
Yeah, I can tell you're not up that early, Kai. I'll just cut to the chase here. You went out on a date a little while ago with a girl named Alyssa. Do you remember that?
Who?
Alyssa. You guys went out for like dinner and dancing, like salsa dancing. And in the middle of that date, you actually had a waiter help sneak you out. Just admit that you did it. We know that you did it.
Let me just explain to you. She's a friend of my friend Ryan's, and he was like, yeah, she's cute, and she looked cute in her pictures and and so then she took me to this Latin club, like salsa dancing or whatever, and actually I know how to salsa dance some, so I knew how to like fake it, right?
Right.
And then
Yeah, she said you were a good dancer.
yeah, well, I'm good. Like I can do a lot of dancing. Like I just have
Why did you ditch her, Kai?
Just listen. So she's like real quiet and stuff, but she's got this like fierce Like when we were dancing, she was like, it was a good time, and there was like a romantic time. She went to kiss me. Okay, I'm cool with that. Like I'm totally cool with making out on the first date.
Okay.
But then she bit my lip, like grabbed my lip, like really hard, and it hurt. But I was like, all right, I won't complain about it. Maybe it was just a mistake, right?
Right.
But then later on, she was with me. She's like, let me tell you something, and she just bit my ear. She really put her teeth and sunk them in, like it was on purpose.
So she was a biter.
She's got this weird thing about eating people.
So she was a biter, and that scared you off?
Of course, that's like holy shit. It's like crazy.
Alyssa.
Yes.
Kai, Alyssa's on the phone with us right now.
Hi, Kai.
You didn't tell me she was on the phone.
I did nibble on his ear, totally. But, are you kidding me that you got scared for your life, that you ran out of there?
You literally grabbed my ear with your claws or your teeth, and you sunk them in like Jeffrey Dahmer or something. You were like,
oh my God,
psycho.
What happened to you as a child? What's wrong? Seriously, you are such a coward.
It's fine. You go ahead and hang out with those vampire people because there's clubs for that.
What? Kai, have you done this before? Have you just left in the middle of a date without saying anything?
No, I didn't leave. She was going to eat me, okay? It was weird.
In Kai's defense,
You have no accountability. Where are your balls?
Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you.
Kai, in your defense, I will say it's kind of rude just to leave, but I've been out with a girl who has been a really aggressive biter, and she made my lip bleed too, and I kind of wanted to leave. It was really weird.
Dear God.
Alyssa, what do you think of Kai now that you've heard this?
I'm just glad that I know now, who you really are.
I know who I am. I don't like getting bitten and eaten.
So you should have said something about it.
Yeah.
That's all. Whoa. And then you're like, okay, got it.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're calling the radio station to have me, and you're putting me in this spot. Now I feel like I'm I don't know, everyone's listening, and I feel really weird.
Yeah, how do you think she felt when you left her at a date and she's just standing there in a salsa club by herself, Kai?
Okay, well, part of it, I wasn't fully myself. I was a little scared. I was ultra scared, and I really
medicated, and then this happens when you drink and because you're medicated. I mean, I don't understand. Are you okay?
What?
Hey, you guys, before we let you go, the station will pay for you guys to go out on a second date if you guys would like to go out again. Are you interested?
Are you asking me?
Yep.
Hell no.
Alyssa, is there anything else you want to say to Kai before we let him go?
Yeah, I think that you are insane. I think you need to grow a pair of or to let them drop, and need to learn how to be honest with yourself and with others.
Kai, anything you want to say to Alyssa?
Have a nice life, and I'm going to find a girl with no teeth.
I'm sure they have plenty of them at the retirement home.
Second date update.
We've got a guy named John on the phone for a second date update today. And John's looking for answers.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, he had a big romantic evening planned for his special lady, and something came up.
Uh-oh.
So let's talk to him about it. J-Dog, what's up?
J-Dog, that's awesome.
Do you mind if I call you J-Dog?
No, that's really cool. I mean, that makes me sound even cooler than I think I am.
Hey, can I interject and say I mind? Does anybody else?
We can do something. We can do
Oh,
J-Money.
All right.
J-Bone.
Oh, J-Money is awesome.
What do your friends call you?
My friends? I have one friend. He just calls me John.
Oh, yeah.
See? It's not as exciting.
Yeah, there
All
we
right,
go.
well,
Thank you, John.
Okay, John. So who do you want to call today?
Her name is Lisa, but can I just say something?
Okay.
I'm nervous. I get a little awkward and pathetic sort of when I'm nervous, but
Don't worry about J-Bone.
okay, thank you. I just want to say, listen, I love you guys. Thank you so much. When I emailed you, I had no intention that you guys, or rather, I had no.
Calm down, bro.
I got a little stutter. I got a little
It's okay, John.
okay.
Oh my
It's all right,
gosh,
dude.
you're being so cute.
We're here for you, man.
And listen, you thank us now, and just remember that because the end of this could not go the way you want. Okay.
Okay, well, listen, I still thank you for responding to me. Not many people do, and this is, if I were to say one thing, this is before we get going. This is like the top 5 highlights of my life. Okay, guys.
Whoa.
Wow.
It's a pretty sad life you've lived.
Oh
up
my
here.
gosh,
Come on,
Jeffrey. You know what, John?
honored,
I think
bro.
you're awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love the sarcasm. What doesn't stick to me bounces off me and hits you.
Yep, glue, paper, wherever we're at here.
how we
Rubber,
say it.
I don't know how it goes.
So you said her name is, the girl you wants to call is Lisa.
Yes. Oh, yes, Lisa.
Well, why don't you tell us about her? How did you meet her?
Well, I wasn't having a lot of success dating. I think I could chalk that up to my friend tells me it's probably because I'm not so good looking.
Oh my God, what kind of friend do you have, John? I bet you're great looking, okay?
Well, I mean, that's nice of you to say, but I mean, I could send you a photo. I mean, I don't look like those stars in Hollywood or like any sort of like athlete or something. I'm sort of pudgy and.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, none of us look like that.
Oh, I wish you guys were around in my teen years. I could have used that.
Aww. John, you are so endearing. I will say that for sure.
Yeah, man.
So
It's all about personality.
Thank you.
anyway.
tell us, how did you meet Lisa again?
Well, I guess I could preface this by saying that I've been using dating apps, but I wasn't getting any success, no responses. I met her finally on Craigslist.
There it
Okay.
Craigslist.
They don't require photos on Craigslist.
Oh, there's like a dating section in Craigslist. You can like
there's
post for yourself. Okay.
anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
All
that's pretty
right. So
funny.
she didn't see what you looked like, so you matched with her.
Exactly. She didn't see what I looked like, so we matched. There's a little bit more accepting.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Personality
good.
That's great, man.
So what did you guys do for your first date?
Well, here's the thing. We messaged back and forth. She was warm and kind, and I'm telling you, she's the kind of girl that, like, would donate a kidney if I needed it.
Or maybe since she's on Craigslist, she'd steal your kidney.
Yeah.
But
You woke up in a
maybe
nice
she would
mess.
donate
Sell
one
it.
too. That sounds nice.
You guys are so funny.
Thanks,
I can't
John.
believe I'm doing this.
John, you're
All right.
awesome.
So what did you do with Lisa?
We exchanged numbers, invited her to hang out at my house. I got some hard ciders. We had apps, like a veggie tray.
Yeah.
Some of those little pizzas.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I set out a candle or two and
Aw.
then a Connect 4 because that's my favorite game.
Oh, God. I'm going to tell you, you guys are laughing, but I think that is a first date done right. Are you kidding me? Pizza rolls, hard cider, and Connect 4?
It does sound fun.
That would win over
I
anyone.
want to fight it, but I agree.
Wow, Brooke's getting steamy over here
I
just
mean-
thinking about connecting that fourth piece.
I mean, don't bust out the game Risk, though. Then we're really getting hot and heavy.
Oh, I love Risk.
Yeah. So did she love it, John? Did she love it as much as I do?
Well, listen, she didn't show up. I texted her. I didn't hear back from her. I started to freak out. And then about an hour later, that's pretty late after, the time set.
Yeah.
She texted me and she said I had a work meeting that was running late and she needs to reschedule. And so I haven't, been able to really connect with her since. And she keeps saying that she's busy and I think she's avoiding me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It does suck so bad. Like, I'm kind of mad at her.
especially
for
when you plan something like really
Totally.
big for someone, even if it's like Connect 4, like
Right.
you go through the effort and then they don't show up, that's just rude.
Yeah.
Did you tell her that you had planned these things and then she didn't show up, or was it all supposed to be a surprise?
It was a surprise. I haven't told her what I planned because if it does happen, I want to do it all again.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
smart.
Is it okay if we tell her or no?
If you think that's the best, then I trust you way more than I trust myself in this situation.
Oh, man.
I don't know
In
if
a
that's the
weird
right
way,
thing to do,
I agree.
but okay. Well, here we go. We're going to play a song. We'll come back, and then we'll call Lisa and try and get you a second date update. All right, J-Dog?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right, hold on. If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, we're talking to John, or as his friend likes to call him, John.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that nickname. It's
Still
that
stuck
doesn't.
on that?
That was John's
Okay.
name. That was what
Yeah.
he said.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, John's a nice guy, says he hasn't had a lot of success in the dating department, but he finally connected with a woman he met on Craigslist named Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a steamy date night planned for the two of them, filled with hard cider, bagel bites, a little game of Connect 4.
Drove Brooke wild.
Dude, it's awesome. There's a lot of people that agree with me on that one, John. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
People are texting
There's a veggie tray. You forgot the veggie
Yep.
tray.
And the veggie tray.
Oh, yeah. With that ranch dip. But she never showed up. And an hour into it, she finally texted him that she got caught up with work. So since then, seems like Lisa's been avoiding him.
Mm-hmm.
And now, John, I just want to be honest with you. I can't promise that we're going to get you a second date out of this.
Oh, Jeff, why would you
But
tell him that?
I can promise that if we don't, I'll hook you up with Jose's sister.
My sister is...
She's recently single, I heard.
She is, actually, but she has a kid and she's mine. Wait.
Okay.
She's my sister. Leave her alone. Sorry. It sounded like I was saying she's mine. She's not mine.
You're going to have to fight Jose over his sister.
Jose, I didn't know you guys were that close.
No, she's mine.
You're making me nervous.
Oh, John, don't be nervous, okay? Take deep breaths and remember that no matter what happens, one person's opinion doesn't matter about who you are, right? You love yourself. You are awesome, okay?
Whatever you say.
Okay.
That's the spirit. All right, we're going to dial the phone number right now and try and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I talk to Lisa, please?
This is she.
Hi, Lisa. How are you? This is young Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, the radio? What do you mean?
We have a show.
Yeah. And you're on it right now.
Why?
Because we do something on this show called a second date update. That's where if you go out with someone and afterwards they're not calling you back, you can email us to get in touch with them and try and figure out the reason why.
She laughs.
What do you want me to say? I don't get this.
Well,
you don't need to say anything yet. You
Yeah.
just need to, we're just trying to tell you what's going on.
That's what the segment is. And the person that wanted us to contact you, his name is John.
John.
You actually never went out with him. You were supposed to.
Do you know when this was, supposedly?
Well, in his email, he said this happened about a week ago.
I can look in my, give me 1 second, I'll look in my, my text.
He said he met you on Craigslist.
Okay. Yeah, I have a John here.
What?
And I did reply and say that I had appointments and clients and that we would reschedule.
No, this isn't like a business thing. This is like a date.
Yeah.
Okay. John, about a week ago, right?
He invited you over to his house to hang out.
And then you were like an hour late. You were supposed to be there and you were late.
Yeah, I said that we were going to reschedule. So I did text him.
But he asked again, and you keep saying you're busy, he says.
Because I'm busy, and when I'm not busy, we'll get him scheduled.
Okay. This sounds so business-like and formal. Yeah, totally. Did you like him at all, Lisa? I mean, he said you guys texted back and forth for a while and maybe had a pretty good rapport.
Well, I mean, I've never really actually met him, so it's kind of hard to say.
Well, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, he's really wanting to get in touch with you, and he doesn't understand why he's not able to get a hold of you.
This is crazy. I don't know what to say, guys. I texted him. I said, I'm busy and I'm booked up, and we can.
Well, I think it'd really help if you told him that directly in person, because he's been on the phone listening this whole time, and he wants to talk to you.
Okay.
John, you there?
Yes.
Breathe, John.
Hi, Lisa.
I'm a hi?
Hi, John.
Listen, I just want to say that your voice is like everything that I thought it would be, like a little smoky, almost like Audrey Hepburn, and I'm like really sort of panicky right now because it's beautiful.
Oh,
John, that was actually cute in a weird way.
I know you're really busy and everything, and I'm completely, I'm always free because I don't really have much going on. But I think that I'm excited. I have Connect 4 and candles and a veggie tray.
Okay, John, relax. Let her respond to you.
Yes.
Oh, hey, John. I think I need to clarify something with you. And so here's the thing.
I've got hard ciders too. If you like hard ciders.
Okay.
He has a really cute date night planned for you, Lisa.
Yeah, he's obviously very excited about this. So.
Okay. And that's really nice, but I do need to talk to John about this. I need to clarify something.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so John, listen. So we met on Craigslist, And this wasn't like a date scenario. You actually clicked on my link. I'm actually an escort. And that was an ad that you clicked on.
What?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
This is not right.
This is so embarrassing.
Dude.
You're a Craigslist escort.
Yes. So this wasn't like seeking love or relationships. I mean, my ad, it was pretty obvious. Like I'm dressed a certain way on a bed, and it was spelled out for you. So so I'm really sorry because that sounds very sweet of you. But
Can I just jump in for a second?
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, John, no.
For real?
Okay, so John, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I have a business.
Oh my God.
Okay, where
That's awesome.
instead of
He's already proud of her.
instead of I sell my time to entertain men as opposed to seeking a romantic relationship. This is more intimately.
Wow.
Do you get it, John?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God, so many things are clicking in his head right now.
Are those good wows or are those bad wows?
Wow.
Don't be embarrassed, John. I'm sure this has happened to other people, right, Lisa?
First time, not gonna lie.
Did it?
John is one of a kind, though, so I can see why that would happen.
Well, I think that you sort of send mixed messages. I don't want to get combative here, but
Okay.
you did send me mixed messages putting yourself on the dating section of Craigslist, okay? So,
Okay, John, it is in that section in the dating area, but it is still separate. It's pretty clearly defined as
Yeah.
I mean, it even talks about call for rates. So I don't know.
John, did she ask you for any money or anything when you emailed each other?
there was a $sign at the bottom, but I thought that was just a typo.
Okay, John, I don't think this is at all Lisa's fault on this one. We can't put blame on her
You're
here.
just too sweet, John.
I didn't know men like you still existed in the world, and there's some hope, I guess, in that. But
there you go.
I'm just going over it in my head right now, the stuff that's on your Craigslist post, and you said that you love giving men company, and I mean, I love company, so I thought we had a connection.
Okay.
Most men love company, John, but not in the same way.
Well, John, the good news is that you pay for it, and I guess we are offering to pay for you to see each other one more time. I mean, I'm not paying for services,
No, but for
but
dinner,
I'm paying
right?
for dinner for you guys to hang out, and that would count as her time spent.
You know what's going to happen, though.
He's going to have to pay a little extra, but we've got the food covered.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you're putting money into this and you're paying cash, like if there's cash available, I'm definitely available then.
So I don't know about cash, but we do have gift cards. So do you accept gift cards, Lisa?
It only gets you so far, the gift cards.
Okay. That's something, though, John.
So, John, what do you say?
Look, I just love company, and I already have the hard cider. I haven't even touched it, and I'd have to get a new veggie tray. Would you be able to reimburse me for that?
Yes, we will cover the veggie tray.
We can get a veggie tray.
All right.
John, listen, if we do this would be hanging out, and we can have fun, but there will be a transaction. There will be cash at the end of this experience. So just know that if you want to proceed.
That's great. You hang out with me and play Connect 4 and watch Shark.
That's right.
There you go.
Connect 4 Bedroom Edition.
92.5. Second date update.
Look, I'll admit, we're not the most wholesome show in morning radio. Okay? Between Jose's drunk movie reviews, Brooke's rampant infidelity, and my extremely low-cut V-necks.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I see nipple a lot.
Well, that's pretty much suspenders, bro.
I mean, we're deviants.
Yes.
What can I say? But maybe the one redeeming thing about us is we all love Disney.
Oh, that's true.
Of course.
Seriously.
For real.
Like
Who doesn't?
the songs, the bright colors,
Yep.
the devilishly handsome princes.
That's not why I
Me
like
and you,
them.
Jeffrey. Let's
What's
do this.
not to love? And I know we're not alone. In fact, one of our listeners is a huge Disney fan too. His name's Kenny, and apparently Disney is what helped Kenny find romantic connection.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Awesome.
But he needs a little bit of help. That's why he emailed into us. He's on the phone right now. Hey, Kenny.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Yeah, well, you do sound like a Disney fan. You're so happy, Kenny.
I do. I love Disney, but I gotta be honest, I like you guys too. I mean, you're not so bad.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the second happiest place on earth.
Are you trying to find your happily ever after, Kenny?
Yeah, if you could help me out, that would be so awesome.
I know a place that does that for very, very cheap, if you want to know.
We'll see how this goes today.
Okay, let's just focus on the woman that you want to call today. What's her name?
All right. Her name is Steph.
Steph?
Yeah, Steph. And you know, you did mention that I'm into Disney, as I told you in my email. I met her on a Disney fan site, of all places.
Oh, you're that into Disney.
Oh.
I feel like you can't call yourself a fan of anything anymore unless it's like you live that life.
Unless you're on the site.
Yeah.
No, you know, it's not like it's a Disney dating, you know, it's a fan site, you know, and everybody's kind of nice. But occasionally there's like trolls that get on our site and they start posting like rude comments, you know.
Well, you know what? Every Disney movie has a villain.
And those 8-year-olds can be really vicious sometimes, so I understand. What happened?
So this guy makes a post and he says that people without kids should be banned from going to the parks. You know.
Oh, that's ridiculous. It's for all ages.
Exactly. And that's what I said. You know, I clapped back and I just said, look, you know, Disney is for everyone. You know, I don't have kids, and I go to the parks all the time. I even posted, I said, look, going to the parks without children is amazing.
Oh, I bet. I never thought of that.
You tell him.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to do that stupid teacup ride ever.
No. You move through the park so much faster. You don't have to spend a bunch of money on souvenirs and extra food and stuff. You don't have to carry a lot.
Well, and getting on rides must be awesome, because normally when I'm with my family, it's like, oh, you need how many? 5? Okay, wait for the next one.
I know.
Like, you can just hop on,
I know, exactly. And sometimes you even get to cut up front. But, you know, I see these parents, and I got no problem with people with their children, but they're pushing a stroller and they're carrying all their stuff for their child, you know. And,
I mean, I feel like we're kind of derailing, like, we understand how adamant you are. Where do you meet this woman? Where does she come in?
Sure. So I commented, you know, I'm defending going to Disney, and she actually saw that and messaged me, and she was like, hey, way to put this guy in his place. She actually called me a Disney prince.
Oh,
wow.
She's got the moves.
She's on brand.
I know, and so I thought that was kind of cute. And so, you know, we had a little side conversation, and eventually we exchanged our Instagrams, and we started messaging back and forth.
Okay.
And after messaging so often, I decided to ask her out.
Did you take her to Disneyland?
Not yet. You know, I don't have that kind of budget.
Oh, okay.
So I thought it'd be kind of cute. There's a mall nearby that I know has a Disney store. So I thought it'd be cute if we met up at the mall and like went to the Disney store, browse around.
Did she like that idea?
She did, and she picked up this stuffed Lilo doll, you know, from that movie Lilo and Stitch. You know? And she said, "Oh, I love that movie. You know, I always wanted one of these." So I thought it'd be kind of cool. I bought it for her there. Nice. She was really happy about that.
And it's always cute because, like, if the relationship works out, you have a memento from your first date.
That's right.
And if it doesn't work out, you have something to destroy to help you get over it.
That's good, Jeffrey.
It was just a sweet, sweet moment. Yeah. At the end of the night, I took her to her car and said goodnight. I went in to kiss her goodnight. I thought we had a good time. And she kind of backed away from the kiss, but she gave me a big, solid hug. And then he said, would you like to hang out again? And she said, yeah. This was about a week and a half ago or so. And I haven't heard from her, you know.
All right, Prince Charming. You just hold on a second. We're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Princess Steph for you.
Oh, I like her.
And we'll see if we can get that glass slipper to fit, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
I meant that in a totally platonic way, okay?
Felt like
I promise.
or something.
No, just a date. We'll find out. Hold on. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, we're talking to Kenny, who's a big Disney fan.
Yes. Very big.
And he took out Steph, who's a fellow Disney lover, on a romantic Disney date. They went to the Disney store at the mall where he bought her a Lilo doll. He even got a hug towards the end of the night. But, you know, it's funny, Kenny, I rarely do this. I was looking back at your email, though, and there's something you wrote there that you didn't bring up in the first part.
Uh-oh.
And you mentioned in the email that you sang this song that's playing right now to each other at some point during the date. Is that true?
So cute.
Really?
Yeah. It was a little embarrassing, but sometimes just break out in song. We love these songs so much, and we were at dinner, and when they brought the dessert, I just started singing "Spoonful of Sugar" from Mary Poppins.
Will you sing it for us?
Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she started singing with me, and we just had a blast. I mean, people were staring, obviously. People were staring at us. But
really makes you
Jose
happy.
is so into this.
Yeah.
He's so happy right now.
Yeah. I just feel great after hearing that.
Yeah, I mean,
it's incredible. It's fantastic.
I'm with you. I think Disney is great, and I can get down on some Aladdin just like anybody. But I think maybe
Agreed.
Down on
I
Aladdin?
agree. Yeah.
What do you-
Okay.
or The Little Mermaid, whatever. I like Disney. It's just, do you ever feel like maybe this was a little bit overboard and it was so Disney that it just came off as childish?
I don't think so. I mean, the way she and I were talking, she was right there with me. She was. She said she's just as much a Disney fan as I am. I mean, when you connect with somebody on that level who likes Disney as much as you do, it's just awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
good for you.
Well, let's try and connect with Steph on a phone level. So I'm going to dial her right now, and we'll try and get you your second date update, okay?
Try not to break into song, okay, when we're talking to her.
Do it.
No, you guys, stop.
Can I sing Lady in the Tramp?
No.
Just wait till we talk to her first, and then maybe you can jump in, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm down the number now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Steph?
Yeah? Who's calling?
Hi, my name's Prince Jeffrey,
Stupid.
and I work for a very magical radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
I've never heard of you, Prince Jeffrey.
Oh, yeah.
You're not sweeping her off her feet.
Oh,
Jeffrey.
no. Well, somebody wished upon a star
Oh,
that I
God.
get in touch with you
I like it.
because you went on a date with them recently and you haven't been getting back. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm sorry. This is just so strange. Like, is this like a prank?
Okay, no,
No.
it's not a prank.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's a lot of dumb jokes based on Disney, but it's not a prank.
No,
will be
they're
more.
not dumb, Brooke. These are clever.
They're awesome.
Okay.
They're dumbo.
I'll simplify it down.
That's terrible.
We're doing something called a second date update. That's where if you go out with someone and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can email our show and we'll contact that person for you to try and figure out the reason why.
Oh, it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's weird. We know.
It's much less whimsical when I describe it that way, but a guy reached out to us about you, and his name is Kenny.
Kenny?
Yeah, that's why I was making those Disney references earlier.
But that definitely makes sense. That's weird that he contacted you guys.
Well, the reason why he reached out to us is because he had such a great time going out with you, but he doesn't know why you've been ghosting him.
I'd rather, not get into it. I mean, it's going to hurt his feelings, and I'm trying. That's really not the Disney way to be hurting other people's feelings.
Oh,
that's
sweetie,
very
not the
sweet.
Disney way. I mean, I thought, my guess was maybe he was too into Disney for you. Like he took it too far.
Oh, you think he's too Disney?
Oh, that's not the case for you?
You guys are kind of funny.
What?
Kind of.
Hold on. What do you mean by that?
Look, you know what? If he's ready to hear it, you can tell him this.
Okay.
He is a Disney.
A what?
A Disney.
Fizney with an F?
Yeah, Disney with an S.
What does that mean?
He's just a fake Disney fan.
What?
Oh,
He's a fake.
fake Disney.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Why would you say that? He seems like a very serious Disney fan when we spoke to him.
Yeah, maybe on the surface, he puts up a good front. After meeting him the first time, you can kind of get that sense. You don't know him. You had one conversation with him, I'm assuming.
He's on a Disney fan website. He took you to the Disney store for a date. He sang a song from Mary Poppins. My God.
Which
at a
is
restaurant.
old school Disney.
That doesn't make a Disney fan.
What makes a Disney fan then? I am very confused.
I'm looking for someone who
100% knows the ins and outs of everything Disney and doesn't try to like skate away on like a few songs and like take me to the Disney store. Like that's not what a hardcore, honest to God Disney fan is.
Oh, wow.
But what happened to make you think that he wasn't like a diehard?
So I told him the last time that I went to Disney, I got pixie dusted. And he had no clue what being pixie dusted was.
I don't either.
Yeah, what does that mean? Pixie what?
Pixie dusted. You know how Tinkerbell has pixie dust?
Yeah.
So pixie dusted means you get something like for free or you get like an upgrade, you know, like so the last time I was at Disney parks, I was at one of the kiosks getting a Mickey Pop and the cast member said, "This Mickey Pop is on us." And then when I brought it up, he knew nothing, like zero. Like his face just washed over like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like
like our faces.
I don't mean to laugh, but that seems so absurd.
It seems
like
pretty intense.
Yeah, that he didn't know what pixie dusted means.
That's just one thing. Like, you don't even understand, okay? He also was trying to convince me that the Avengers are Disney characters. Like, the Avengers are not honest to God.
Aren't they owned by Disney now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Acquired. They were acquired by Disney.
Okay.
You can't put the Avengers on the same pedestal as Mickey and Minnie and Donald.
I just think you're missing out on maybe a good relationship because something that, I don't know, seems so trivial to me.
Honestly, like, I think the only reason he really wanted to go out with me is because he sees, like, I can dress up as Snow White, and he thinks I look really hot dressed up as Snow White.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of accusations being thrown around right now, and I think it's only fair to ask Kenny about them directly because I need to tell you he's been on the other line listening the whole time and wants to speak with you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's a small world after all, isn't it?
Kenny?
There it is.
I cannot believe that it was because I didn't know about pixie dusting. That's why you've blown me off.
Kenny, it's not just pixie dusted. It's the Avengers. It's the fact that you didn't realize that there were different castles at different Disney parks. Like,
Wait, hold on. What does that mean?
I thought they were all the same castle.
Me too.
which they are not, first of all. Any hardcore Disney fan knows Sleeping Beauty's castle is at Disneyland and Cinderella's castle is at Walt Disney World in Florida. Like, anybody knows that. Like,
Steph, I'm sorry, I got to interrupt. You've got to calm down.
Yeah.
This is why people can't say that they like anything, because if you don't know every single specific thing about a subject.
No, he is a Disney. He's fake Disney. It's Disney. There is no, you don't deem yourself a Disney fanatic and then come at me with not knowing the castles and talking about all the Marvel characters. Like, that's not how it works.
But Steph, isn't this behavior and the way that you're talking, isn't that not very Disney-like?
I think it's very snooty.
No.
I think
That's like a cuss word in the Disney world.
I mean, you're acting like one of the evil stepsisters at this point.
Look, you all need to settle down and shut up because you pushed me. You wanted to know why I didn't want to call Kenny back, and I told you. He didn't even really know the words to a spoonful of sugar. He knew that. A spoonful of sugar.
Okay.
I don't even think it's fair for me at this point to ask them to go out on a second date.
You have to do it.
Maybe it's easier for me to just ask Steph to give back the Lilo doll.
Honestly, if he wants Lilo back, he can take it. Like,
Okay.
it like wasn't even a special edition Lilo doll, so he can.
Oh.
You can get that anywhere.
Ew. Okay, well, Kenny, man, I'm so sorry that this has happened to you.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, we, like I said, we all start at different levels of fandom. You know, she might be more hardcore than me, but I'll get there.
Yeah.
You know, now I know what pixie dusting is.
All right, well,
try
just to
again.
make sure that you're not a Fisney, I'm going to play this song and you need to sing it word for word flawlessly. Here we go.
But sugar helps the medicine go down.
Fisney! Get off!
Now ADT can help protect your family at home and on the go. Get started with ADT's best offer, an ADT starter kit and security camera installed free. A savings of $449. Plus, you'll get ADT Go, the new family mobile safety app and service for 24/7 emergency response. Go to ADT.com/podcast today to take advantage of ADT's best offer with 36-month monitoring contract, easy pay and QSP. Early termination and activation fees apply. Additional charge for ADT Go premium services after 3/31/18. Certain markets excluded. Licenses available at ADT.com. Offer ends April 1st.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If I were to describe the guy who's on the phone for a second date update today, if I were to describe his first date with a newspaper headline, it would probably read, "Spontaneous first date spontaneously combusts," leaving one survivor. And that would be Sean, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. What's up, Sean?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good. Would that be a pretty accurate headline?
I'd have to say yeah.
Oh, no. That's not a good fate for the girl you went out with.
Your email was a little confusing, so why don't you tell me exactly what happened?
Okay, so it was a weird night. I was supposed to hang out with some friends, and they couldn't show up. They texted me, hey, we're not going to make it. So I'm just like wandering around downtown, bored, alone. So I jumped on Tinder and said, hey, let's see if I can find someone that's close by. Maybe I could find something else to get into, you know?
I like that. You are taking lemons and making lemonade, sir.
Hey, that's what you got to do, man.
Right?
All right. So tell us about the lemonade.
Okay, so the lemonade's name is Nina.
All right. Nina Lemonade. I like it.
And Nina's
sweet, tart, too sugary. What'd you think of the Nina Lemonade?
I got to say, the Nina Lemonade was awesome. So we ended up meeting at a bar.
Okay.
She was hanging out already with her friends, and she was like, hey, why don't you just come by, meet up with us? We're already out, we're close by. So it's a pretty safe situation. And so when I met her, she was cute. I mean, she was like hot in a weird, quirky way. Like she's not like that girl that you walk in and it's like everything stops. But she was like sexy librarian hot.
Okay. So she's business as usual hot. Like she's not hot where everything stops. She's hot where everything just goes on about its normal pace and she's just in there looking okay.
Like that.
I did not follow that at all, what you guys just said. About
subtle hot.
Or parking lot hot. I like to call that parking lot hot. Like you walk by her and you're like, you walk by her in the parking lot, you're like, all right, she was okay. And then you just continue on to your car. She was parking lot hot.
Why are you in a parking lot? I'm so confused. She was beautiful, is what I hear.
She was a step up from parking lot hot. She was that middle school teacher that if you see her at the bar, you'd still go for it.
Okay, listen, no girl wants to
got
be
it.
compared to a middle school teacher or something that you look at in a parking lot.
No, but she's compared to a hot middle school teacher. Completely different. We're on the same page here, Sean.
Oh, my God. I'm so lost.
How did the whole evening go, though, with her?
All right, so first impressions, I went baller on her, and I bought drinks for her and all her girlfriends.
Nice.
Okay.
It was all good. We were having great conversation. I was flowing with her and her girls. I was on point with my jokes. And then, I thought I really must have been doing well because her girls branched off and gave me some alone time with her.
Oh, that is a good sign.
Yeah.
Because if your girls co-sign on it, then your foot's in the door, right?
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I've been out with my girlfriends when they've had a Tinder date meet up with them, and he did not turn out very good, so we did not leave her side.
Oh.
Yeah, because then you're like, you shall not pass.
Yeah. Well, you're just trying to help her out, man. But she was obviously into it if her girls left.
Exactly. So then we're hanging out, we're sort of kicking it and nuzzled up a little bit, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And so she said, oh, wait, you know what? I got to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. So I'm waiting, and she never comes back.
What?
Oh, the ultimate diss.
So she ditched you.
Oh.
Dude, but this is the weird part. Now it gets even weirder, right? Her girlfriends are still in the next room.
Wait, so she's not hanging out with her girlfriend? She's like gone.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. I said, okay, well, maybe she's in the next room with her girlfriends and they got caught up talking about something or whatever, running. You know how girls do. So I go in there and I'm like, hey, where's Nina? And they were like, we don't know. I said, what? Like, it's only 2 rooms here. It's where you are and where we were. She's not here and she's not with you. You don't know where your friend is? They're really playing dumb. They're like, no, we don't know. Last we saw her, she was with you. So I'm thinking, okay, they're running some kind of game on me, but I don't even understand because it's not like I was some cheapskate. I bought them all drinks. If they're running game, they should have just kept pimping me for the drinks, right?
Right. Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know. Totally. It's sometimes not worth it, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, we're women. We make our own money. We can pay our own drinks. We don't need to hang out with you if you really suck that bad.
Okay, that's fine, but would you leave your girlfriend with a guy that you felt sucked really bad?
No.
Exactly, right?
Well,
so
I like how Jose answers. She was like, no, I would never leave my girls. Are you kidding me?
Right,
I think that question was more for Brooke.
Sorry,
but would you
Brooke.
leave your girls with the guy that you thought sucked?
It is interesting. Did you text her? And
That's the thing, yeah. So I'm texting her. I called her. She's not picking up, and her girls are still playing dumb. Like, they don't know where she is. They can't get in contact with her either.
Okay.
You know, what are you supposed to do at that point?
Can I ask you, did the group of girlfriends seem concerned that she was gone?
They didn't seem concerned, which was
then-
even weirder.
Then I think they were lying to you. They knew where she was. Yeah, because if you don't know where someone is and they really just take off, then I would be worried. I'd be like, oh my God, what did she say
Unless-
to you? Why did she go?
Unless they're one of those friends who always takes off, like who always just gets drunk and wandered off. You're like, whatever.
I don't know what happened, man. I mean, I want to get to the bottom of it. I want to figure out what happened.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
interesting. And it sucks. You got ditched twice in one night, man.
Exactly. My friends, she got me.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, okay?
Awesome.
All right, just go hang out over there. We're going to go to the bathroom real quick. We'll be right back. All right, we'll do it next.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you just tuned in to today's second date update, Sean is on the phone, and Sean is good at a lot of things. Well, I don't really know the other things, but I know Sean is good at getting ditched. That's pretty much what Sean is good at.
Oh, wow.
He got ditched by his friend, so he was looking for somebody to hang out with, and he hopped on Tinder, and then he found a girl named Nina to hang out with. He showed up to the bar where she was at, hung out with her and her friends for a while, and then Nina kind of dipped out, and even the friends didn't know where she went, so he's wondering what happened to Nina because she hasn't called him back since he met her that night. All right, Sean, you ready to go?
Yeah, and for the record, your recap really did wonders for my self-esteem. I appreciate it.
Sean.
I was hoping it would help, Sean. We're here for you, though, okay?
Yeah, I can tell. Thanks.
Yeah, at least for like another 5 minutes or so, and then we're done.
Now, do you just want to find out where she went, or do you actually want to go out with this girl again?
I mean, I was very interested. I thought we had a little something going on. So, of course I want to know what happened and where she went, but I'd be interested in going out again if she could explain this.
Okay, but if she can't and she just said you suck and I left, then we shouldn't
That's a
ask.
different story. I'm glad that you found her, so at least I know she is alive.
Okay.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, see if we can get your second date update, okay?
All right, man.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Nina, please?
This is Nina.
Oh, good. You're safe. Nina, I've been worried about you.
Okay, who is this?
Oh, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. This is Brooke,
Hey, Nina.
and Jose is the guy that you just heard laugh.
Okay, why am I talking to a bunch of people?
Because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened. And you recently met up with one of our listeners, but now you're not talking to him.
Okay, this is weird.
Yes.
I know. I figured it would be. But his name is Sean.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, he seems like a really cool guy.
What?
Wait, hold on, Nina. Why are you being so nonchalant about this whole thing? Because he said that you ditched him.
I ditched him?
Yeah, that's what he says.
He said you went to the bathroom and, didn't come back, ditched him.
Oh my God. I guess I did. Oh God.
I'm so confused.
I can't believe I did that. That was so mean.
Yeah.
How are you not? I am so confused by you right now, Nina.
Me too.
Yeah, how did
I
you
know.
How'd you ditch him on accident, and then why haven't you responded to his phone calls or anything?
To be honest, when I went to the bathroom, I I accidentally met up with my ex, and
Okay.
obviously we're no longer together, but we just have this chemistry, and whenever we see each other, we just hook up. We can't seem to keep our hands off each other, and I just,
When you went to the bathroom, you ran into your ex and went home with him?
Yeah, we just, but you know how it is when there's passion for someone. I honestly forgot about Sean, and I was just in the moment, and we took off, and I just ended up spending the rest of the night with him. I'm really sorry. I feel terrible.
But how are you just now realizing that you ditched Sean in this whole thing?
I know. It was just, we just had so much fun that night. I guess I just completely forgot about Sean.
Okay. Why not call him back or text him back after he tried to get a hold of you?
I felt a little weird afterward, you know? I didn't want to tell him. I didn't want to lie to him. I just kind of figured it was a quick situation and he would go away. So I just kind of left it at that.
I think that's pretty understandable.
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
The only problem is, Nina, he hasn't gone away because he's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious right now? Like, is this really real life?
Are you serious? You had him waiting on the phone to talk to me this whole time? What is wrong with you guys? Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, but yeah, he was waiting this whole time to talk to you, and now I guess he knows the truth.
What kind of person does this? Like, you actually forgot that we were in the middle of a date? Like, how could you just forget that a human being even exists because you bump into some dude?
Oh, my God. Sean, first of all, I was drunk, and we, like, I literally had just met you, like, you know, what was it, like 45 minutes? So
after
you're a nice guy, but...
So after you sobered up, you saw my text, you saw that you missed calls, no, nothing in you. There was no remorse, no, oh, man, that's pretty messed up, nothing. No.
I mean, I feel bad about it, but I kind of figured it was such a quick hookup, and I thought I said goodbye to you before I left, so, you know, I forgot. You know, I was, like I said, I had a few drinks, so I wasn't thinking clearly.
We're on a first date, Nina. I mean, and you just go hook up with your ex-boyfriend. You don't sound like you're all that broken up about it. I mean...
I do feel bad about it, but come on. We met on Tinder, dude. I mean, you know, it's not like you're going to propose to me or anything, so I didn't think it was a big deal. I mean, you know, I guess maybe at some point I would have reached. I just really didn't put a lot of thought into it.
At some point? What, were you going to wait till I had a birthday? I mean...
No, I figured I would call you at some point, but, you know, I was just wrapped up with my ex, and I wasn't really putting a lot of focus on it, you know?
Nina.
Oh, my God.
I know. I feel so bad for you, Sean. Nina, that is really messed up that you just ditched somebody. He had a bad night to begin with. He had already been ditched by his friends.
Well, first of all, not everybody has an ex like my ex. Okay, this guy, well, I won't even get into that. And I mean, I do feel bad for Sean. I just never thought it was that deep, really.
You know what? Now I don't even feel as bad. I don't even feel as bad. Because you know what I did? So I wouldn't take a total loss for the night? I hooked up with one of her girlfriends.
No way! You did not tell us that before, Sean.
Wait a minute. What? You did what?
Oh, now it matters? Now it matters?
Wait a minute. Who was it? Who did you hook up with?
I mean, why does it matter? You know, I'm just some guy you were going to call at his birthday. I mean,
no,
what difference does it make?
It doesn't even matter. I bet I know who it was anyway. It's she's a slut in the group. But now I'm just like, I'm really confused because if you did that, why are you going through all this trouble to contact me? Why don't you just go with her?
That's a good point.
Why are you contacting me?
I mean, I was a little more interested in you, but, you know, I'm over that now, obviously.
Well, you're not. I mean, you're. It's sounding all confusing to me because if you're interested in me, why are you hooking up with one of my friends?
Oh, let me use
that's not cool.
Let me use your drunk excuse. Oh, I was drunk, so, you know, it just kind of happened.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
All right, well, on this note, Nina, I would like to ask you if you would like to go out with Sean again on a second date. We will pay for it.
That's a very generous offer, but I think I will respectfully decline.
Oh, my God. I wanted you guys to go out again to see who you'd actually end up going home with that night.
Well, maybe you can pay for him to go out with okay?
I mean, good. I mean, I don't want to go with you again anyway. I mean, honestly, your girlfriend was a little hotter than you, and then there was a couple other ones that I might be more interested in that was in that party anyway. So, yeah.
Okay, so now Sean's got all the girls.
This is why I should meet up with guys on Tinder. I am done with that whole situation. I mean, you have, like, completely turned me off. And, like, if I'm going to be meeting jerks like you, then, nah, not even worth it.
Whoa.
That's fine. Yeah, stick to guys that dump you in real life.
Oh, my God.
My gosh.
All right, well, thank you very much, you guys. And at least, hey, Sean, look at it this way. Now that you're kind of an ex of hers, you went on a date, next time you see her out with another dude, you might be able to hook up with her. It all works out.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 that says, can you give me Sean's number? I'd love to go out on a date with him and then run into my ex and sleep with my ex too. Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude Sean wanted to call a girl named Nina. They met while they were out at the bar. Actually, he got ditched by his friends, and then he found her on Tinder, and he met up with her, and then she ditched him as well. So he couldn't figure out what happened. We got her on the phone, and she actually sort of forgot about Sean when they were hanging out because she ran into her ex, and her ex apparently is one of those people that no matter what, you can't get enough of. So she left the bar with her ex and just forgot that she was hanging out with Sean and then didn't want to call him back because she's like, whatever, we hung out for like a couple hours. I don't need to get back to him. And yeah, she told Sean that she ditched him that night so she could go have fun with her ex.
You know, I think everyone understands like that there's that one ex that you hook up with no matter what, but there's still like some sort of niceties that you have to do in ending another date before you make that happen.
Yeah, or at least say goodbye to the guy, you know?
Right.
Be like, hey, it was really cool meeting up with you, but my ex is awesome in the bedroom.
No, you can leave that information out.
I haven't tested you out yet, so you can understand. I'm going to stick with the old reliable here on this one.
I would hate to date you.
She just didn't have any remorse, man.
No, she didn't care at all.
She was intense.
Well, apparently so was their lovemaking.
Yeah,
So
well.
that's why.
Text in 78592. Do you have a relationship like that with your ex? I'm curious how many people out there would actually ditch somebody on a first date to hook up with their ex. And if you want to do a second date update, remember, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week coming up in just a few minutes at 8:10.
Now ADT can help protect your family at home and on the go. Get started with ADT's best offer, an ADT starter kit and security camera installed free. A savings of $449. Plus, you'll get ADT Go, the new family mobile safety app and service for 24/7 emergency response. Go to ADT.com/podcast today to take advantage of ADT's best offer with 36-month monitoring contract. Easy.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today says he's not the best conversationalist. That's what he put in his email, and I'm not a very good conversationalist either, so this could be a very long, drawn-out, awkward second date update. But we're going to do it either way. Curtis, how are you?
Hey, good, thanks.
What's going on, man?
Well, I'm calling for your help.
Yeah, well, I know that. I read your email. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the girl that you want to call today? Where'd you meet her?
We met online, which is the first time I've ever done this. Met someone online, and I don't normally date, so I was really nervous going in.
So you don't normally date at all?
I haven't dated in some time, so This is like kind of my way of getting back into it.
Wow.
Okay, so this is the first date you've been on in a long time. What's her name?
Her name's Hallie.
Hallie. Ooh, like Halle Berry.
Yeah, I mean, she's that gorgeous, yeah.
Really?
Nice. Wow.
Like,
All right.
even when you met her in person, she turned out just as pretty as her online profile.
That's what I was so nervous about because I've heard horror stories from people about, disastrous meetups. So I was shocked. She looked better than her picture.
So you told us you haven't been on a date in a long time. You're not a very good conversationalist. Was your date with this girl awkward?
It wasn't awkward. I mean, the time we had together, which was somewhat brief, was I thought it was really nice.
Brief?
Okay, why was it brief? What'd you guys do?
Well, we met at a bar, and then we went after to go see a movie, and about 5 minutes into the movie, she went to use the restroom, and that was the end of our date, essentially.
Oh, sweetheart.
Are you telling me that she ditched you?
Well, no, I mean, she got up to go to the restroom. I asked her if I could take her, and she said no. And she went up to the bathroom, and I waited for 5 to 10 minutes went by, like I'm still waiting. So after about 20 minutes, I went out into the hallway, and I asked one of the ushers if they had seen a beautiful young lady go into the restroom. And
okay, that could be creepy. First of all, did you explain to them that you were like out on a date with her?
No, I mean no. It was I think she knew. She knew I was referring to my date.
Okay, you're not just standing outside the bathroom. Hey, have you seen any beautiful young ladies go in there?
Oh, you're so awkward. You're so cute.
No, I am.
After I talked to the usher, I went and waited outside of the bathroom for her, thinking she'd come out. And as someone was going in, I asked her if she could check to see if Hallie was in there. And I described her. And when the girl came out, she said that no one was in the bathroom.
Oh, you poor thing.
So what'd you do then? You just stood out there? You call her right then? You just leave, or did you go back in the movie?
Well, the first thing that came to my mind was that she must have had a family emergency or something. She, I spent a little time with her, but she didn't come off as the type of person, So I'm thinking something could have been really wrong.
I think that may be a little naive.
Did she ever text you after and say, hey, sorry, I had to run, there was a family emergency?
No, I've reached out to her, but I haven't heard back.
Why do you even want to talk to her? I would be so pissed if I were you. You still sound fine with it.
She's gorgeous, Brooke.
I mean, I just can't picture her being the type to do something like that. Like, our time was brief, but, we had a really nice conversation when we were in the bar, and she seemed really genuine. And there wasn't, an awkwardness, really. So I don't know. I have a hard time believing it's that. So I'm worried that something could have happened to her.
Did you do anything while you guys were watching the movie, try to make a move on her that made her uncomfortable?
No, I mean, she left 5 minutes into the movie. So there was no time for that even.
Okay. It sounds to me like she ditched you. Was there anything weird that happened in the bar before you guys went to the movies?
No, I mean, the bar was great. I got there a little early to pregame just because I haven't been on a date in so long, and my nerves sometimes get to me, so I wanted to be really relaxed. And I was, and we had, a good time.
You weren't wasted or anything? You didn't go a little bit too far in the pregame?
No, I had 2 drinks before she came.
That's it.
That's not bad.
But there were shots at 151, and you were just... All right, so you said you've tried to reach out to her. Hey, look, I know that you think that she's a nice person and wouldn't ditch you, but if she had really had an emergency, I would think that she would have said something.
Yeah.
You said that you reached out to her. How many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
I haven't spoken to her in 10 days, but in those 10 days, I've called her 10 times. I called her every day.
Yikes.
Are you leaving a message every time you call?
Yeah, of course. I'm worried about her. I'm telling you, this it just seems so out of character. So I'm sure that something would have happened, and I wanted to be of any assistance I could. I wanted to see her again too.
There's no way you could possibly know someone's character by having 1 drink at a bar and then spending 5 minutes in a movie theater with them.
I talked to her at least 3 days before we met online, so it wasn't like this was our first time talking.
Oh,
we had
no.
talked.
Oh, yeah. You're good then.
Oh,
You're
my
perfect.
gosh.
What we're going to do is we'll play a song, we'll come back, we'll call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, man. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Curtis is on the phone with us. He wants to call a girl named Hallie today. They met online, went to a bar shortly before they went to a movie, and then 5 minutes into the movie, his date said she had to go to the bathroom, and then she disappeared, and he hasn't heard a word from her since. Curtis, you on the phone?
I'm here.
All right, man. We're about to call her. You know what I think happened? Okay, because you're saying maybe she had a family emergency or something and had to leave. I think that maybe you should have waited longer at the movie theater because maybe she went into another theater and was actually watching that movie, probably looking for you. Like, oh my God, he ditched me.
Do you really think that's what could have happened?
No, I don't think that's what happened. I think she ditched you, Curtis. But we're going to call her now and find out.
You guys don't know her, obviously. She's cool. She wouldn't do that.
Okay. Well, we're going to call her right now and find out exactly what happened, okay?
Curtis, I'm
All
worried
right.
about you. Are you going to be able to handle some bad news?
He's too nice.
Yeah, I'm going to be fine.
Okay.
I'm telling you, you're not giving her enough credit.
If you think
All right,
so.
Curtis, I'm going to dial the phone number right now and see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Hallie, please?
Who is this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I was looking for Hallie.
Why do you want to speak with her?
I just have a couple questions for her. Is this Hallie?
Why do you want to know?
I have something interesting to talk to Hallie about. Do you know Hallie?
Something interesting to talk about?
Yes. I'm calling from a morning radio show, and I recently received an email about a girl named Hallie, and this is the phone number that I have for her. So,
You received an email?
yes. Do you know Hallie, first of all?
Okay, fine. I'm Hallie.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. I'm glad we could figure that out. Listen, I got an email about you from one of our listeners, and I wanted to steal just a few minutes of your time if you have a second.
Okay, who is it from?
His name is Curtis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Curtis emailed us because he said you guys went out on a date, and you sort of ditched out in the middle of it. Like he said you guys went to the movies, and then you said you were going to the bathroom and then just took off, and he hasn't been able to get a hold of you ever since. So he asked if we could maybe get you on the phone and find out why you left the date.
Well, I mean, sometimes things like that happen.
What?
I mean, when someone...
Not really. That doesn't happen a whole lot. Did you ditch him on your date?
It's a little more complicated than that.
I don't think it is. If you leave 5 minutes into a movie, that is ditching someone.
Okay, but you don't know the whole story.
Well, would you mind telling us the whole story?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of weird telling this to someone I've never met before.
I know, I can understand that, but imagine this. Imagine if you went on a date with somebody and then they just ditched you in the middle of the date. You'd probably be wondering what you did wrong, right?
No, not really.
Okay, well, a lot of people would be wondering, and Curtis has been racking his brain trying to figure out why you left the date. Can you give us any information to tell us if he screwed up or if he said something weird or if he acted weird, anything?
He definitely acted weird.
I mean, he's not used to dating. Just because you go out with somebody who's, maybe nervous doesn't mean you should ditch him.
I don't know if he was nervous. He just doesn't know how to act in social situations.
I'll tell you this, Hallie. We talked to him a little bit about your date, and he sounds like a nice guy. He just sounds a little bit awkward.
Yeah, he was very awkward.
Okay. Well, what did he do specifically that was awkward?
Where do I start?
Just at the beginning would be great.
So we were supposed to meet up in a bar and then go to a movie.
Uh-huh.
So I showed up, and right off the bat, it was clear that he'd probably had a couple drinks before I got there. So I saw him across the way, and then he saw me, and he shouts clear across the bar, "Hey!"
Well, he was probably excited to see you.
Yeah, big deal.
That's a little weird.
Okay, fine. Maybe you give him a pass on that. But then I sit down, and he took it upon himself to order me a drink.
Like he didn't ask what you wanted, he just ordered it for you?
No, it was like, what would milady like? And not even like, it's like, I know what milady would like, and orders me a drink. And he ordered himself another one. And when the drinks came to the table, he busted out like this Lord of the Rings Gollum impersonation, calling his drink "my precious," and like rasping it to his chest.
Had you guys bonded over Lord of the Rings before? He said you guys talked on.
Not at all. I mean, I guess he had mentioned he liked sci-fi, but it was really weird.
But come on, he's a little dorky. That doesn't give you a right to just ditch somebody.
Okay, well, that was dorky. But then from that, he started talking about space and how amazing space is and how he just loves it. And the idea of being weightless in space and being able to see the world from afar and floating there. And wouldn't it be amazing to have sex in space?
Oh, no!
Was that...
I agree with him. It probably would be pretty interesting to have sex in space.
Never thought about it.
Well, that's
Yeah,
how it
I
works
do.
with no gravity.
That didn't interest you at all when he brought that up?
I had known the guy for like 20 minutes. It was weird.
What was your reaction when he asked about having sex in space?
I said, yeah, that sounds really cool. Great.
Oh, poor guy.
What do you say to that?
Well, why didn't you just make an excuse why you had to leave then?
Well, I was thinking maybe it'll get better. I'll go to the movie with them. But then when we sat down, I realized that he had chosen a sci-fi movie, and
of course,
God only knows what that would have brought up with them.
So you just decided to call it quits right then and there, huh?
I couldn't see myself sitting there for 2 hours while he geeked out over the sci-fi movie. I'm sure, he was nice enough. I'm sure there's someone out there for him, but it's not me.
And you don't feel like you should have responded to him at all, just to say, hey, sorry, I'm just...
No. I mean, I know it sounds bad, but no.
All right, well, you've actually kind of already told him, though, because he is on the other line listening to this conversation right now and wants to talk to you.
He's on the phone right now.
Yes, he is. Curtis?
Yeah, I'm here.
Say hi to Hallie.
Hi, Hallie.
Hi, Curtis.
So you didn't have anything going on with your family at all? I thought you had a family emergency or something.
No, everyone in my family is fine.
I just can't understand someone not responding when someone asks if your family's okay. That's just so strange to me. I don't know.
That's strange to you. Everything that
yeah.
night was strange to me.
Well, you could have fooled me. You seemed like you were having a great time.
Really?
You know, my friends all really like my Gollum impression, so I don't know what that's about. My precious. I mean, I think it's strong. It's not the best, but it's strong. I don't understand the hate on that.
I think it's funny, Curtis.
Oh my God, Allie, he's adorable.
Oh, my precious.
I mean, how does she not find that endearing?
No idea, brother.
I really honestly don't know. I mean, Hallie, he's cute. He's funny.
It was bizarre. I mean, he was sitting in the middle of a bar, a crowded bar, and he's doing this impersonation. It wasn't just the voice. He, embodied the character. And crouching down and hovering over his drink.
He was just committed to his impression, Hallie.
I don't think I should have to defend my Lord of the Rings impression. I mean, I don't know where that's coming from.
I'm not asking you to defend it. I just don't have to be around for it.
So because I did a Gollum impression to try to be funny for you, you won't go out with me again?
Curtis, it wasn't just that. What was all the sex and space stuff?
Yeah, dude.
I find the universe very interesting, and it came up in our conversation. I don't know.
No, it didn't. That's the thing. It didn't.
Well, it takes two to have a conversation, so obviously it did. You don't think it's interesting at all, having sex in space?
I don't know what to say right now.
You know what, Hallie, though? I would love to ask if you'll go on a second date with Curtis. We will pay for it.
No.
Are you positive?
I'm positive.
Oh, man.
Positive.
I guess some girls just aren't into sci-fi and humor, but that's her loss.
Yeah, it is, Curtis. You know what, Curtis? You'll be all right. You'll find somebody who's more your speed, man.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not going to let this discourage me. I mean, there's a lot of fish in the sea.
Yeah, there is. And in the meantime, if you want to get together and talk about the sex and space thing, I'd be totally interested in having that conversation with you.
It sounds cool, right?
Yeah.